the end of it by 10 minutes.
I mean, we usually do that anyway. So the Fated Fellowship, session 140. Looks like Kudo is up for Scribe.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you, Daddy Kudo. I
And
appreciate your scribing abilities.
looks like
Thank you, Daddy Kudo. Appreciate your scribing abilities.
Oh, no problem.
Why'd you say it twice?
Because the first one said I was muted, and then I didn't see my light voice pop up.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, in any case, it's I think, was it Gorthax was our previous one? Yes.
Correct.
So, if you are ready, could you give us a recap of last time, please?
Of course. Gorthax's Tumbles, session 139, at the 11th of winter, 8:02 a.m., 11:57 AG, in the 13th cycle. Praise be to Talos. Let the winds blow our sails and the thunder strike down on enemies. The air is still cold. The murmurs of people still recovering from the bloody battles that happened in the city fill the air. This will wound them for an age. We must continue our march forward. However, before we leave for Alderon's watch, in pursuit of the cultists and Red Mage, we steel ourselves for battle and prepare by buying supplies and visiting the church. We get lick our wounds and continue on our journey. We trade some of our items to Civis and unload our unwanted gear. I, in particular, trade my unwanted cloak and javelin for some boots of elven kind, so I can go without making loud noises in my heavy armor. After more trade, we head to the Temple of the Raven Queen, take a look around at the aftermath of the heavy battle, and we head into the catacombs below. The people unaware of who we are seem hesitant, yet eventually let us in. Captain Merrill motions for us to come in, and we are welcomed with open arms. As we are let in, Elias Keurig offers a blessing to us on behalf of the Raven Queen and gives us 3 uncommon items, being a blessing of the Raven Queen. We also gain reputation from the church. It also turns out that one of my men could have sympathized with the cultists, as he was seen in the market and heading north, where we are headed, and my suspicions grew only greater as we may have a traitor amongst us. We windwalk with our friends towards Alderon's Watch, traveling quickly, efficiently, to continue our adventure. Several sights to see and monsters below, though we manage to fly past it all. When we make it to the cave, where our allies are, we see a dark elf dead on the floor, his brain fried with fear and dark, deadly magic. We decide to venture further into the cave and investigate, as the Midnight Pyre people are supposed to be guarding it. The dead elf on the ground also wears the Midnight Pyre's insignia. Then, another dead soldier, and the wailings of what seems to be a wraith fill the cave with terror. Beasts with black eyes, leaking miasma, misshapen bodies, and body parts being dragged by its limbs that look melted off, lumber towards us as we explore the cave. We take action, start to sling spells at them. As more of them close in from the shadows, one of them grapples Vel, but we manage to hang on. They harpoon and grapple us with their spindly arms, imbuing us with fear and making us fight tooth and nail. I manage to break free of my shackles with divine strength, landing 2 crits in a row, nearly taking down the 2-headed beast entirely, though, with the strength of my friends, we managed to bring it down for good. A valiant team effort that allowed us to overcome the challenges. I also managed to utilize the new steed in combat, gaining much needed movement for the group and extra damage for attacks, allowing for flanking as well. We managed to finish off the horde of beasts with blinding speed and overpower our enemies. Now we must explore the rest of this cave and see what has happened to our allies. Praise be to Talos. His vigilant wrath will guard us in our trying times as we strive forward to avenge those who fell before us.
All right. Thank you for that recap. So we'll pick things up in the cave. It's currently 11th of winter at 5:19 p.m. What does the group want to do?
I want to examine the Sorrow Sworn.
All right. So is there one in particular you're looking at, or just any of them?
Any of them.
All right, so you go over to one of the closer ones. And as you get closer to it, a strange kind of dark miasma starts coming off of it and kind of wafting towards you. You would see it kind of get closer and closer to your hand, and as it gets to it, it sort of almost like it's absorbed by you for some reason. And then, like, nothing else would happen.
We all see this.
I don't think she was being secretive. So if you were paying attention, you may have noticed it. Definitely seemed a bit strange. Though I also don't think Valindra was like announcing she was doing anything. Were you trying to hide what you were doing, or are you just kind of doing it?
No, I was just examining it.
Yeah,
Okay. I would assume because I have a high perception, I'd see it. So
sure.
I go up to Valindra, if that's okay. I go up to Valindra and I say, Valindra, what were you doing just now?
I was just examining the corpse.
What was that shadow that went into your hand?
I'm unsure.
Wait, not sure. Is this something you've
feel
done
different?
before?
You don't feel any different, but you would note that the essence of the creature seems to have been absorbed by you. So, generally, like, you would have collected the essence, but for some reason, like, it seems like you just directly absorbed it.
I'm not sure what happened.
Huh. Well, that's very, very unusual. Well, as long as you're okay, just let me know if you feel weird. Maybe I can help you out. And I'll kind of just walk away a little warily.
Maybe I should examine another one and see if it happens again.
I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Clank, Clank. Call Clank over and I'm like, watch this. Kudo, watch this. Maybe you guys know what's going on.
I'll examine that one.
So you walk up to the second one, and something similar would happen. Again, a dark miasma would sort of float off of the creature as you get close and just kind of suck into your hand.
Can I do a knowledge check on that of some sort?
I'm not sure what knowledge would that be. I will say Arcana, but with disadvantage. Or maybe just a
Well-
-2. I'll say a -2 circumstance.
I'll recommend Val to inspect yourself.
Yeah, I'll look at my hand and see if I can see any differences in my appearance.
Alright. Doesn't seem like anything has changed. Give me a moment. Kudo, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh.
Carries, sorry, carries.
I'll speak into my mind, I guess. Let me think. You can carry on with the other folks.
Alright. But yeah, you examine yourself. Nothing seems to have changed.
I'll just kind of shrug. I don't know what happened.
If I think I have some essence of other stuff. Hold on. I pull out I do have a small little thing of essence of where is it? I have grave essence, and I have gas essence. I pull out gas essence, CR2, and I was like, hey, try this. So I pull out a little vial of gas essence.
It does not seem to react to her.
Okay.
Well, my friends, that is most curious, Linus would say. Now, on to a more pressing matter. Do we try to stay here for the night and find Aldrin's Watch in the morning, or should we head towards Aldrin's Watch? There might be more survivors further in this cave.
Yeah.
I believe we should heal up right now and then explore the rest of this cave and make sure it's clear before we decide to rest.
So you would now notice, unless you're doing this quietly, Kudo, that something similar happens when Kudo approaches one of the corpses. I just noticed you
I
moved
muttered.
looking over.
Yeah. I muttered to myself.
Are you able to? Do you like let it go into you, or can you pull back?
Are you asking me like as Ophelia, or
What-
are you just asking me?
Yeah,
above
yeah. I guess above table. Like I want to know. Like, did you actually let it go into you, or did you let it try pulling back?
Oh, I don't know. You don't know.
Okay, and I'll say. I guess I look at Kudo and I'm like, Kudo, did the same thing just happen to you?
I glance back quietly, and then I walk over to this one. I
Alright,
slit its throat,
Closer
finish
now.
it.
and a much more dense miasma would come from that one. But yeah, basically the same thing would happen.
I pull back my hood. Let us collect the essence. Does anyone need a rest? I'll deflect the question from Ophelia.
So, yeah, you got some bandages, Kudo. I'm pretty hurt, pretty sore.
Should we try to take a rest before we use the bandages?
Yeah, we should.
So I guess
So we're
Linus is
go.
collecting essence, and
So the
Shall we-
essence would be all gone. It seems that you have maybe
Absorbed
inadvertently
it.
absorbed it.
okay,
How interesting.
it's brain food. Shall we head check out these fallen? What were they? What was the order called again?
The
Fallen,
Midnight Pyre.
yeah, fallen Midnight Pyre people. And I'll walk towards one of them.
Alright, so yeah, they all seem to have the same horror-stricken looks about them, probably caused by the psychic energies of these these dark creatures. Give me a I guess survival or perception. You might notice something.
Emboldening bond.
Would this be insight? All right, I'll just say I'll say insight. Sorry, I'm trying to.
I have the same
figure out
exact insight roll. Do you want me to roll insight as well?
That's fine. So it seems strange to you that there are no bodies of these creatures anywhere, or that they were wounded or anything. Almost like this was either some kind of ambush or some kind of sneak attack. Because you feel like these warriors should have been able to put up at least some sort of a fight I mean, these Midnight Pyre guy are supposed to be fairly skilled, so it just seems strange to you.
Does he have anything on his person?
Oh, and that is another thing you would notice. They do have their armaments and their weaponry. Well, their armaments and their armor, I should say. But you do think that they were looted. And obviously the creatures you fought didn't have much on them. So someone else may have been here with the undead.
Okay.
But let me...
I relay that to the rest of the party.
But here, let me... I'll put in chat what you do find on them. Other than their armaments, unless you're interested in, like, their swords or armors or anything.
Well, this is no good place for a rest overnight, but I suppose for a short rest, it would do. I would just keep your eyes wary.
You think this was a trap? You think there are people that are trying to kill us?
Kill them. Us, I do not think... Oh! Those Sorrowsworn. No, I think they were just roaming about these caves. But I would not be surprised whoever came for them, and I'll point to the corpse that's, like, terrified and frozen in terror. I do not... I believe whoever came for them will also come for us in time.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, let us make sure we are on our guard. Perhaps we do rest in, like, a hut, just to make sure we are keeping ourselves safe.
Let me know if any of you are taking any of those. Call it out.
Rhea, I am completely stocked on kits, so you can take those, or anybody else who does medicine.
I'll just drop them in.
Oh. Cool.
I can take the scrolls and the ink vials.
Great.
Alright.
Any of you guys need that continual light rock? Because
That's a good
one
one.
to the party has some already.
Gore-Tex.
I don't have one yet. I can take it.
Perfect.
That in your pocket. That comes in handy. Ophelia and I put ours on a necklace.
And
Yeah.
the rope?
We should probably keep some of these out because they seem to be affected by light. So if we do
Yeah.
decide a short rest, we can make a perimeter.
Well, you
Just
can.
gonna say,
You should just tie it like on a necklace around you or something like put it, hang it from yourself so it's always on you.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, like, I can take some medical rope and fray it a bit to make a necklace.
And the rope, Linus. I know you like rope.
Cool. I'll toss in the bag of holding.
All right, I
Is
think we're all
the-
still.
Sorry, is the ink magical or just normal ink?
It's normal ink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check this guy too. Then, I mean, I'll say like maybe somebody who doesn't need to rest should come with me, but the folks that need to rest, they should probably make use of this time.
I'll go with
Okay.
you.
I need the rest,
Where'd you go?
and we should have a hut.
I can
I
Quick
will-
question. I was just looking at some stuff. Did Ashes stay in the bunker, or did you send her somewhere else?
She stayed in the Abyss bunker,
Okay. Excuse me.
studying those golems.
Yeah, that would make sense. Alright. Reldum is not with the group anymore. Be unknown. Those Gith, they died, right? The ones that you found in the Intellect Fortress?
Correct.
Calric, Gishkin, and Nasaba? I must have never
Uh,
heard them.
I think their brains or whatever, or the mind
Didn't they
flayers.
turn during the fight?
Yeah, exactly. They like basically ambushed you because the mother brain took them over. So they are. I
Yeah.
believe they're deceased. I just never put them in the deceased category. So
I believe
But
so.
But the one agent is still with us, and he's good.
Which one?
There was one that wasn't part of their organization that stuck with us. We defended him against somebody came on a ship and tried to take him away, and we defended him. Remember?
Oh, kind of. Was that Kalrek or Gishkin? Do you remember?
I think it's Kalric.
I was going to say, Calric sounds right.
Alright, so these guys are dead, and Kalrek is still at the Abyss Bunker. Okay.
We probably should add him to the people and orgs. I don't know how you spell his name, but he's not on there.
Let's see. Because Shara and Balak are with you, kind of, but they're in the background, so they shouldn't be in the fighters area. As well as Oko. Alright, sorry, go ahead. What are you guys doing?
Hey, who's Crotus? Crotus is Crotus was Demon's place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
Cool.
back.
Alright.
He was the that was the Celestial scout, right?
Yeah.
So I
Like
think
Crotus.
some of the group is trying to rest, and Linus and I are trying to loot the rest of the bodies.
Alright. Well, so that stuff I put in chat are the items you would find. So just call
has,
out who's taking what, just so there's not doubles.
Yeah, we did for the most part. We'll put everything else in the party, the medicine kits and the rope, and then
I
Light
took-
Rock Schooner Gorthax. You
I
took the medicine kits?
kit. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then let us go with who was said they had a hut to cast.
I can cast the hut if you need.
Perfect. I think that's probably safer so we don't get ambushed if we're waiting out here for an hour.
Alright, so we're passing some time for the hut. Yeah, go ahead and cast the hut. As 10 minutes pass,
Okay.
things are so far still safe.
Go in the hut and just wait.
Okay.
Val, you want to put it up here? Or you want to put it down by you? Doesn't matter.
I can put it wherever you want. I just
Yeah,
gotta-
put it up off on the side over here, out of the middle of the way.
Yeah, if you
Against, like,
pull
the wall.
out a 5-foot spell area, you can just put an aura on that to represent the hut, because it's supposed to be an emanation off of a 5-foot person when it's first cast. It's
I gotta
not
find it. I'm not used to grabbing these things.
It should be resources, spell effects. In the-
My tab wasn't open. Let's see. It'd be 5-foot radius, a circle.
Yeah, just any little 5-foot things, that's fine. I just gotta shrink it down to be 1 square. So if you put an aura on that, that can represent your hut.
The horse pushes you all out. I'm just kidding.
It's a big horse.
Okay.
This would end.
How much time are you trying to pass in the hut?
Just an hour.
Okay, so I can roll that. We might not even need the hut, but just in case, you should know its position.
I just want to be safe if we're resting.
Makes
Because
sense.
they were already ambushed in this area.
We should try a short rest every time, but not always possible.
Alright, so 40 minutes would pass, and you would hear what sounds like some kind of maybe like a low moan coming from outside. It sounds like the creature you saw while you were flying over.
Oh no.
So it's still
Maybe
pretty far away.
to the south or west or
It
Where?
would be west. That's the way you came into the cave.
okay.
You don't see anything, and it's still pretty far off. Like, the first here would be Ophelia, I think, right? With the 19.
Yeah.
Rhea and Ophelia. It starts getting a little bit closer as Linus starts to hear it. But yeah, it sounds like it might be slowly approaching. You're not sure if it's coming into the cave or just moving through the area. What do you want to do?
Man,
Like, how far off
Lay
does
low.
it sound?
Maybe let's say a couple 100 feet. Pretty far. It's just
That's
making
pretty-
a lot of noise.
And how much time would it take me to loot the rest of the bodies?
Well, I think you looted all the bodies at this point.
Okay.
That
gonna
that
head
list
back.
was all that was on them. That and their armaments. So unless you want the exact armaments they had, then that list would have been everything.
All right.
Like I said, it
Yeah,
seems like they had more stuff, but someone may have already looted them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go in the hut. How would be Rhea? I think you should go in the hut too.
hide
Um,
and stay here. Bring your friends in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're.
I think the hut gives us camouflage or something like that. Does our light seep out of the hut, or like the hut is opaque to outside, right?
So
think it's
it's opaque. It doesn't say it blocks light though, so it might give off like a dim glow, almost like a light bulb or something.
And I'll tuck my light back in. Ooh,
All right. Yeah, I didn't say the short rest passed yet.
I think it's 40 minutes, Gorthex.
All right. Well, so you're not gonna do anything to like go and check this out. You're just gonna hope it passes, whatever it is.
Well, if this thing is approaching, I'm gonna start trying to heal these guys up with the healer's kit,
All right. So
just in case.
it sounds like it's kind of moving around, not necessarily getting closer, just kind of in the area. And after, actually, let me see. Yeah, after about 5 minutes, you wouldn't hear it anymore. It may have wandered off, luckily.
Oh. Okay. Well, I won't use the healer's kit then. Rest up natural.
Yeah, it seems like you are
While you're
good
eating it.
for now. So the rest of the time would pass without issue. I think it's 25 minutes. So yes, now you can do the short rest. You can spend one of them if you wish to benefit. It's now 6:40. Things are quiet.
Well, let us dig deeper into this cave.
Sucks. Lots of short rest.
Alright. You don't actually have to move your tokens around the cave to explore it. If you want to explore it, I can just have you look around. Give me perception checks.
Can I activate my third eye for seeing visibility?
Yeah, sure.
Once we're ready to exit, I won't exit until we're ready. Because once I leave, it disappears.
Alright, so everyone is moving off to start looking around the cave. You're gonna go as well, I assume, with your see
Yeah.
invisibility.
I'll kind of
Alright.
scan the outside cave walls over here.
So
Like along
you did you make a perception check?
I didn't, but I can, and I'm gonna use one of my lucky points.
Rolled really high.
Alright, so you are rolling with advantage. Alright, so you would notice as you're walking around, there is a scrying a scrying eye kind of over here. An invisible scrying eye.
I didn't see where you pinged. Okay.
Seems like it is watching the entryway. And actually, as you so you kind of walk over to take a look at it.
Yeah.
So as you walk over to it, it would fade out. Someone was watching you all.
All of us, or anyone in particular?
Well, you don't know for sure, but you would assume that this was set here to watch the entrance. And you're guessing it was here during the fight.
There's been someone watching us. There was a scrying eye here.
Interesting. Is there no way to trace back? Suppose not. But that would align with what we observed with these dead Midnight Pyre folks.
Shara says, whoever
It
killed them,
seems-
I guess, left this behind, maybe? I don't know much about how scry works.
As Vel said, someone is spying on us. Somebody was watching us remotely.
Well, yes, that's what it seems. It seems we are setting ourselves up for an ambush here. Should
You
we
think it
move
was-
deeper into the cave?
Do you think it
Huh?
was someone from the fort?
I think it was
Uh,
someone that perhaps maybe is trying to keep an eye on us. The scrying is normally set to view a particular creature.
She considers. She says, I
that
suppose that's
correct?
true. Maybe, well, I mean, she says, I don't know. I'm not sure how scry works, like I said. Who
Right?
would-
I know scry.
She says, is there someone that would be searching for you all?
Oh, I'm sure there are people, lots of people, but no one in particular.
That's why
She just
Lou, do I
shrugs.
see anything else as we're looking around with a 29?
Well, I haven't gotten to you yet.
Oh, sorry.
This is just something that was observed in the first few minutes. But if you keep searching, I can get to the rest of you guys. It seems like the cave is mostly empty. You would find something a little strange. There's an area with a bunch of ash on the cave floor, as if some stuff was burned here. I'll say, I guess survival might give you more info. So if you show it to Linus, Linus might bend down to look at it. You think these were some kind of documents or papers, maybe scrolls. Like a bunch of paper was burned in a pile here, maybe. It's also fairly recent. So within the last probably 12 hours.
Teleportation of some sort, perhaps? Linus would say.
Wait, a teleportation circle? You said?
No, just this ashes. It was a scroll that allowed for some sort of teleportation from here, perhaps.
Interesting.
Or hiding, I don't know. I'm not a magic user.
But other than that, you wouldn't find too much in this cave. It seems like it was the base for these guys at one point, but other than there maybe some tents you would find kind of thrown off to the side, and some garbage from where they had their campsite, but nothing of much value.
Around the bodies of the Midnight Pyre, are there other sets of footsteps?
So like looking for signs of passage. Give me.
I'll ask Linus and Rhea, the survivalists.
Well, I'll say with the 29, Ophelia probably would have noticed some not necessarily footprints, but maybe some scratches and markings that seemed like they were not from the actual campsite. Rhea, with your 26, if you're kind of looking over that, you think that there may have been other humanoids here besides these monstrous undead creatures. They may have been involved in the fight. But
You see where it leads.
it does look like after the initial fight that several individuals left this place. And the...
You see...
Go ahead.
Oh no, continue on.
Oh, and just that the Sorrowsworn didn't attack them, which kind of furthers your thoughts that this may have been some kind of either ambush or inside job. Like maybe...
Yep. I'll...
Yeah.
Go ahead. I will ask... go ahead, sorry.
I was just saying, yeah, so maybe someone in the Midnight Pyre camp could have set this up. There could be a traitor.
I will ask Rhea, Ophelia, and Linus, do you see where these scratchy marks lead to? Do they lead back out the mouth of the cave or elsewhere in this cave?
I'm going to go off a limb here and be like, yes, it seems like they lead right back out of the cave. Perhaps we can follow them out.
So
Okay.
it seems like they are leading out of the cave and towards the keep in the distance.
Ah. Do we have sending stones for anyone?
I do.
Anybody
have-
in the our contact in the Midnight Fire? But I think I vote that we leave this cave, find another cave that might be a little, provide some shelter, and stay there tonight.
I agree, Linus. Very smart.
Okay, we're gonna try to take a long rest. It's still in the morning, isn't it?
It's 5:20, 5:30 p.m.
Oh, okay.
But I'm also fully equipped, and a night raid on the watch might be worthwhile because they'll be off guard.
I don't know about these folks though.
Yes.
I wouldn't trust that we have the element of surprise, considering that scrying orb that Val noticed.
Oko would say, "Sir, tactically, if the keep knew we were here, they probably would have sent people over to kill us by now. Perhaps whoever is observing us might be either a third party or, well, I don't know. It just seems strange."
Did you notice anything on watch while we were in the cave?
He says, "No, it was quiet. Well, they were in there with you, the Shara and
Oh, they were?
Balak. Shara, Balak, and Oko are technically with the group fighting. They're just in the background because, yeah."
They're doing off-screen fighting, I understand.
Yes. So he would say it's... I mean, I guess it could be someone from the watch, from Aldrin's watch, who is observing us. It just seems strange. We were in here for an hour. They could have sent a squadron to take us out.
This is concerning.
Yes,
We
all
have
this
more than one
stinks.
traitor now.
I would say I think we should go to the watch. I don't know what we gain from
Waiting.
right here. There was that thing that's wandering about outside.
Aye.
Friends, do you ever remember anyone in the Midnight Pyre that happened to also be an orc, if they weren't wearing the armor that I am?
I have only known the Midnight Pyre for a matter of days.
Is there someone in particular that we should be looking for? A leader of some kind?
Oko would
He said that
say,
they-
or sorry, go ahead.
No, they only said that they would meet us here at the camp.
Was there any sort of contingency plan if something went wrong? A secondary location?
No.
Oko, you were saying?
Well, I mean, it sounds like you think that the traitor or your assumed traitor from New Havisgard could be involved in this.
Well, he seems to be headed this way as well. Can only assume.
This is maybe.
I don't know how far his roots run deep.
I'm pretty sure that the Midnight Pyre would have told us when we asked them about him, since they would have mentioned another half-orc showing up from Gaian. It's not something that happens often. But
Fair enough.
how would we approach the keep? Balak says. Are we just gonna walk up and knock on the door?
Guess so.
The children of Shadow are there. They'll probably fill us with arrows.
Maybe we approach it stealthily. Maybe today we
We
try
could
to
always
find
disguise
a
ourselves.
path there.
I
On the
couldn't
map,
hear you. Linus, what was that again? Can you repeat it one more time?
Maybe we focus on finding a path and just studying the different entrances of the keep, looking for a way in that isn't knocking on the front door.
Agreed.
I assume we could also do what we did in the keep before when we met and disguise ourselves as more shadow elves.
Shara would say, but I mean, we could disguise ourselves, but they might question why a random group of shadow elves would approach one of their strongholds. They might just attack us, unless we're
Well,
expected.
There was the Dark Wave, and we could be role-playing as refugees from New Havisgard.
I do not feel like being trapped in the front door and being questioned there. The Watts, the fort is surrounded by mountains and a lake. There has to be ways to use that terrain to our advantage.
Indeed. And I know for certain there is a secret way into that castle through that waterfall.
Oh, check the waterfall. I like that plan.
There's gotta be something in the waterfall.
Nobody is questioning.
I know for certain.
Waterfall.
Like, there's always something behind the waterfalls.
Balak says, "What's our objective with this watch? I wasn't with you all in the meeting with the pyre. Are we trying to kill everyone or just get a?" Says I think there was you guys mentioned something about old friends of yours they'd taken prisoner. Is this like a prison break?
I think so. That's what I assumed.
So just curious because usually a keep has a lot of people in it. I'm guessing this is probably going to have more cultists than we had fought even at the other base.
You want to rest in the keep, huh?
So I'm not saying that. I just want to know what our goal is here. Are we trying to kill everyone? Are we just getting a head count? Are we trying to do a saving of our friends or your friends? I don't know these people.
So we learned, just to kind of recap, we learned that some of the people from Gaia are in there, right?
He says, so some friends from back home.
But a keep like this always must have another way in. Even like sewers and stuff like
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Well, how are we gonna find it?
Well, we'll start by looking.
Let's start looking behind the waterfall.
Yeah.
He says, "All right,
Um,
go ahead."
I guess we'll do kind of like exploration activity to search the perimeter of hexes around this watch. I don't know. Keeping our distance, but looking for any other way in. I don't know if anybody else is.
Oko says,
Do we still? Go ahead.
I noticed from above it's pretty open area near the keep, so they're gonna see us from a long ways away if we're not careful. It's all a wasteland. So we gotta watch out if we're moving around in that open area.
So I'm not sure if you got my drift. I was hoping to just like take these hexes where it's like more mountainous and just check out like here.
Oko says, alright, that makes more sense. Just kind of move in from maybe the mountainous areas, using them as cover.
Yeah.
I like it. This turtle is thinking strategically. If only he was in our unit, Gorthax. Could have used him.
Agreed. Maybe we could have stopped ourselves from getting into this place.
Alright, so the group
Yes,
wants
let us
to
go.
move along the mountains, kind of
How long do we plan on traveling tonight? What time should we turn back or try to set up camp?
If anything, we should use the cover of darkness to get as close as we can. They might have dark vision, but it only goes so far.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would say right now it is, you said around 5. Let me click on the calendar here. Oh, 6:40. So I would say we have about like 5 hours to do some exploration, but we probably won't be able to do it all. We probably have to camp in the mountains or something like that.
If we're able to wind walk,
Sounds great.
we could fly over to where we need to in the dead of night. I don't know how long it takes for that wind walk to come back.
We'd
We
have to wait until
should
tomorrow.
We should forge a path on our feet because we are bringing prisoners with us. When we windwalked last time, we got limited by the number of people we can bring with us.
Yeah.
Good point.
DM, each hex represents how much time of travel.
So in this area, these are about 6 hours walking.
Oh, Jesus. Can we go diagonally from here towards the... I mean, I'm obsessed with this waterfall.
So to get to the waterfall, it would depend on your survival roll, but you're looking at 6 to 12 hours.
Well, we will lean on the power of Rhea and Linus.
Especially going through the mountainous areas. That's going to be all survival to see how fast you can travel at.
This is where druids, naturalists, do good.
Let's go. Are we ready? No, we haven't heard from you. Do you have anything to add?
I wouldn't think we would want to be out and about at night.
That is what we have heard. But I don't see many ways around it right now.
There are several hours till dark, Balak says. We could move until it gets a little darker, then try to find a cave to set up in, or someplace safe. But
Seems wise.
I know getting caught outside in the abyss can be death later on in the evening. I'm guessing the Shadowfell is similar, he says.
We'll look over to Rhea. Rhea, do you see a way through? And perhaps you can find us shelter.
I think that well, yes, I will look. So I don't know that anywhere is really safe to be out here. But if we can conceal ourselves or not be noticed, then I'll see if I can find a place that could.
There's always
assist
caves
with
behind
that.
the waterfall. All right.
Sorry, what'd you say?
The waterfall.
There's always caves behind the waterfall.
Yeah, yeah. If you want me to look for a place that's for us to camp, then I will. Is that what we're all kind of wanting to do now?
I think we want to try to scope out the perimeter, but we definitely going to get caught out at night. So we probably need a place that's tucked away
Okay.
to camp out. So hopefully you can find a cave for us.
Yeah, then in that case, I would start looking using survival, and I think that probably back in this area where there's like probably some caverns or something, maybe
There-
some. Yeah.
There is a small forest over there, so there could be some place in the forest to hide. Balak says, "I know you're not gonna like this, Ophelia, but I think we should keep the lights out. Out in the open, it's gonna be like a beacon for miles."
Yeah,
He
I
says,
don't like that.
it's
But
all
if we're
wasteland.
inside the dome, it should be okay.
He says, "Well, I mean, it's all wasteland out there, so like I said, it just is it's gonna shine for a long ways, and things will see it twinkling in the distance."
That makes a lot of sense. I
Yeah, I would
agree.
start trekking towards the forest.
All right, so we're saying we're gonna leave the
If,
cave and start moving.
If
Yeah.
needed, since I have my horse, me and someone else can scout ahead to where we want to go and avoid combat, just to make sure that the passage is uninhibited by any danger.
I think we should follow Rhea and Linus on this.
Yeah,
Agree.
and no offense, big guy, Balak says, but you're not the quietest. I think you might draw attention if you're scouting. Probably want someone stealthy, right?
Well, I got these new boots. I point to my boots.
Oh, are they
Still.
stealth boots?
Yeah, I,
I
got
mean,
the boots of
it's
Elvenkind.
Oh, okay.
fair- he just basically got rid of disadvantage. He's still clunky. I'm going. Kudo is not going to follow Gorthex. He's going to follow Linus and Rhea for survival and their stealth, and he's going to mind link with Rhea.
Well, I assumed you're all traveling together, but yeah, let's say you are all heading out, unless someone tells me they're not. As you go
I
out.
would like to leave a note in Thieves' Camp scribed into the wall,
All right.
just in case somebody shows up later. I put that in the chat.
I guess just write somewhere what that note would be, and
It's in the chat.
I will look at it if need be.
I'll,
So
Kudo add something to that note.
Huh?
I'll write it. That.
yeah, you can write it in chat if you're, unless unless Linus is like no and tells you can't. I assume that's fine. So if you are traveling, or go ahead.
I was gonna say while he's writing the note, I'll make a line of salt at the entrance.
Oh, all right. Do you have that much salt?
I mean, how big's the entrance?
It's like 20 feet.
I think I have enough salt.
All right, sure.
No, I
so
do not. I don't have 20 feet of salt.
Just dump
I
all
have,
your
like,
salt.
maybe, like-
maybe like a very thin line, like you
Yeah.
line up the grains of salt just next to each other. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Very-
I'll
very
pass
thin
on
salt.
meticulously. I'll pass on meticulously draining salt from my pack.
All right. So if you are traveling with a scout, I need 2 rolls of survival and 1 roll of stealth for whoever's doing the scouting.
Well,
I don't remember who's the stealthiest.
That's
I
Linus for
will.
sure.
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
roll
yeah.
the stealth.
He's got reliable talent too.
That's right.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so the group being a little bit bigger than normal with the background people is a little more noticeable. But you have your scout helping to kind of hide the party and keeping an eye out. Do I have a second survival roll?
Ophelia might be the second.
Okay.
The best.
I guess I could
Yeah,
do
it is
Shara
correct.
as well.
Oh, Shara. Let's get Druid power. That works
Oh,
too.
look at that roll.
Druid
I got-
power.
yeah,
Aw,
not too bad.
Alright, so you are keeping an eye out as you are traveling, looking for the easiest paths. Highness, while you are scouting during the trip, you do notice a group of wraiths. There's about 7 of them, more than you would expect, kind of moving together. But you think you can try to like help the group avoid them, unless you want to try
Cool.
to ambush them.
I will telepathically inform the group and suggest,
Been rolling a lot of
friends,
encounters.
we might want to hide and let them pass.
Alright, so you're just going to try to avoid?
Yep, I agree with that.
Give me... give me either... Give me another stealth or like, I don't know, how would you try to lead them away? Like deception? Or just hope they don't come near the group?
Hope they don't come near the group.
Okay, so you just kind of sit and wait. Alright, let's see. Alright, so yes, luckily there's no issue and you are able to continue. Let's see, that was about 5 hours. Get you to the edge of the lake, through the forest to the north. So Rhea, give me a survival check. Or give me a, give me a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you've been traveling. Unfortunately, you haven't noticed any good cave areas. There is the forest here, but it's a little bit out in the open. It's starting to
Have
get
we-
harder to see as it's very late now.
Have we seen any signs of, like, native fauna?
In the woodland area, yeah, there's some shrubs and
There are
some trees.
there are
here.
flora, like animals, insects, animals.
Animals, not as much. There's been insects. You may have seen a couple of smaller animals, but nothing like deer or anything like that.
More like rodents and stuff.
Yeah, maybe some like
Bird?
rodents, squirrels, maybe some bats, birds.
Okay. But there does seem to be some life that is living in this area. Okay.
Yeah, and there have been several undead. Actually, the wraiths and shadows are probably more common, though for the most part
Yeah.
you've avoided them.
Well, I would just tell the group, I haven't really seen any place that seems particularly hospitable or, for us to pass, 8 hours. Should we keep heading towards the woods and continue our search?
The waterfall. Let's go around this lake.
Okay.
So,
Well,
would
it's
move in that
pretty
direction.
close to midnight. If you keep traveling, you do risk some exhaustion, because usually midnight is when you would sleep.
alright, so we have to go back to the caves to rest, you're saying?
You could rest in the
Or we rest
forest
in the
here.
forest.
There's just more danger out in the open. Because, yeah, going back to
Well,
the
you guys-
caves would be like a 5-hour journey, so...
Yeah, I think the hut is the best we've got.
Alright, a hut in the forest.
Alright, so you're putting down the
We
hut.
can make the hut look as much like the local flora as possible, so...
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Let's summon
So,
Jabba. Let's get the hut going.
Alright, Val. Looks like we're
Okay.
camping.
Sorry I wasn't able to find a better solution.
Mhm.
It's all good.
I will begin to ritually cast Layman's Tiny Hut.
Alright. So... you get your hut down and are attempting to pass the evening.
Extra vigilant watches tonight, guys.
Yeah.
And remember, the hut does not block sound.
Oh, it doesn't?
Correct.
think so.
No.
Shit, I snort.
Can't see through it, but
Yeah, it is opaque, but
We
it
can
does
see
not block
out. I
sound.
can't
Or...
see in, I believe.
Yes, that's correct. You can see out clearly. Alright, so time is passing. Like I said, let me know if you're doing anything. Who is on third watch?
I would like to take the last watch, usually, if possible.
I think we have a watch in the
we
party.
do have a watch list.
I don't know if it's been updated since I've been in the party.
Yeah, you're in there.
Oh, okay.
I think you just got added to like wherever the previous player was, which it looks like you're on even.
Vaughn is Valen Kudo. It is Kudo.
Oh, that's not. We should always have like we should pair up like tough person and squishy person. But this is good.
Well, I'm with Gorthak,
Me-
so I'm okay with this.
Where?
And I'm with Linus, and so I'm okay with...
You're with me and my horse. It's
Yeah.
3 people up one.
Actually, the way we should pair up is actually perceptive person with non-perceptive person.
Yeah.
It's fair. Where is the watch list? I don't see it.
It is under the dashboard, top right.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Oh, and there should be
Weird.
4 watches. Sorry, because it's supposed to be 2 hours each.
I'm gonna have to add that.
Yeah,
Later,
it's not a big deal now. I'll just use third watch. So, Kudo and Valindra. The 2 of you are on watch. No lights as usual. But you hear some movement. I guess Valindra, because I think you have the higher... Oh, no, Kudo does. Never mind. Well, I'll say you both hear some movement off to the south. And you see several creatures kind of come around the bend there. They
I'm gonna
look
rouse.
like some kind of shadowy dogs.
Oh god, they're gonna sniff us out. I'm gonna rouse the others.
Okay.
Alright, so you start waking up the others as you see 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of them all together kind of come out into the open looking around.
Wait, do these dogs look like they're like living or undead?
It's hard to say. They look like mastiffs, but they have a very unsettling like look to them. If you look at their pictures, there's a lot more teeth, and they're kind of shadowy, and they
Yeah,
move
don't-
almost like unnaturally.
Okay, don't pet them, Gorthak.
I think it would be knowledge nature would tell you more about them.
What are those things, Rhea? Do you know?
They're not from the Feywild. I'm not sure that I would know. She's not trained in nature.
Oh,
So she's just like,
Can I do a
don't know."
religion check?
No, these are not undead, actually.
Interesting.
I do emboldening bond while they're like looking at these dog things as I get up.
Yeah, so one of them is kind of sniffing around near the dome. It's like
Mhm.
looking around, looking at the dome, sniffing the ground, lets out a little bit of a growl, as if it's onto someone's scent.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
that's a
would-
question.
The dome
would-
does not prevent smells from moving through either.
Right. I would. Am I still connected to Kudo? I guess.
If you just gesture and point to your temple, I'll always link
Yeah.
to you.
All right, I'll do that, and then I'll just say I'm not as worried about the dogs getting through the dome as any master that might have sent them, knowing our location now.
Oh, that's a good point. Kudo will say. A question. Game mechanic question. With the dome, any of us except for Vel can just like pop the dog on the head from within the dome. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, you can attack out, though that would technically be exposing yourself, and it could get an oppie if you try to retreat back in, unless you're firing out at it with, like, ammunition.
Oh. what if we're just standing like basically 5 feet away from it, but like in the dome, and we just
Have
I
just the
mean,
blade go through.
you could probably swing out, but if it's within, I mean, generally, like within a 5 feet like area, it's assumed, or I guess you don't have to be, but it's kind of assumed like you're. If you follow it to do an attack or something, you'd be exposed for a moment. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think there's rules addressing that specific scenario, but I guess you could just stab out of the dome as long as the creature would have to be right on the dome, though. Like it would have to be right next to it. Like if it backed up a little in the 5-foot square, like you couldn't reach it if you're just limiting your, position.
but it's right now it's sniffing at the foot of the dome, right?
Yes. So it is right next to the dome currently. One of the 7 of them.
Well, I'll relay all those game mechanics to our folks here.
I think we should just try to complete our rest unless they. I mean, whether we pop out now and end them or later when we're better rested. I don't know. What does everyone
Right,
else
because
think?
you can sleep with these dogs right next to you.
One of them, now it's kind of scratching at the dome. It's like curiously
Yeah.
pawing at it and sniffing.
I'm gonna mind link back, or I'm already linked to Rhea, but then I'll also kind of like play telephone into the rest of the folks. Like, you raise a good point about the about a possible master. These look like hounds of, shadow hounds of some sort. I think it's more dangerous to let them return to their master. I think we should end them and then complete our rest.
If you think so. She kind of like sits up and.
Alright, give me a moment. I might need a map then.
I will relay that to the rest of the party. What do you guys think?
I agree with Rhea.
Yeah.
Oh, to wait them out.
I'm good with just trying to see if they'll leave. I mean,
Okay.
yes, they'll know our current location, but they'll be leaving soon.
A couple hours.
Okay. And
Alright.
sounds like we don't need that.
Yeah. All right. So if you wait, a couple of other of the hounds will wander over, and after maybe 5 minutes, they're basically all like kind of standing next to the dome, kind of curiously sniffing and pawing at it. But they would soon get discouraged as they circle several times, not finding any way to follow the scent further, and they would just start moving off, kind of looking for maybe the next hunt.
So they seem more like they're wandering more so than with purpose?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen pack animals like this. You would guess this might just be a pack of them existing out in the wild, like they might just be hunting.
I think
All
we
right,
made
so
the
it
right choice.
didn't have a collar saying like final on it. Or anything like
No,
that.
no obvious collars. You're not sure they were familiars. They may have just been wandering the
Gotcha.
forest area. All right,
Okay.
So,
At the end of my watch, I would like to cast a spell.
all right. What are you
And
casting? There is one more watch until morning.
oh well, since I didn't have it on a dashboard, I would like to kind of take the very last watch right before morning, if possible.
All right, we'll say you cast a spell during the last watch.
When did you change it to 4 watches?
I changed it because you're supposed to do 2 hours each as a human, so it makes more sense to split 8 hours into 4 watches. Because
How long ago did you switch it?
like a couple months
I
back.
don't. Oh man, it's been a while.
And what happens is you see within the tiny hut, upcasted Frank steps out of a little pink rift opens up, and upcasted Frank steps out, and he has 3 attacks now, and he basically kicks Ophelia in the ribs 3 times to wake her up rudely.
I wake up and I'm like, "Oh, Frank, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so sorry last time, buddy.
Blah,
What are
blah,
you
blah, blah,
doing?"
blah.
And I give him a snack.
He goes blah 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 blah, and he says, in deep speech, it means watch that aura of yours. But then he will accept your snack.
Alright, so Frank has his snack as you all awaken in the morning. It is a new day.
Since we're long resting, I'm gonna switch sheets, Lou. I'm gonna start using that new sheet.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got Windwalk back. Yay.
So yeah,
And this Frank is extended, so he's 2 hours long. I'll mark it on the sheet.
Alright, so it is the 12th of winter at 8 a.m. The morning isn't much brighter than the evening, but at least now you can, see a little bit better. Let's see. I assume you are continuing on.
How close are we to the lake?
So I think you're right next to the lake at this point. Yeah, see, you would have camped kind of in the forest on the edge of the lake. To get to the waterfall, which is quite a ways in the distance, you would have to kind of move along the mountain areas. There's no clear path to get to it.
Is there
Like to
concealment? Sorry, go
cast
ahead.
a spell, or we might have to enter the water. That can help us. And I'm going to ritually cast before we take off. Water breathing.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, smart thing. That's a real prepared
Would you
caster.
would you all like to be able to actually walk on the water?
That I would like both of those things.
I guess while he's ritually casting, then I'll also ritually cast.
We could also just like fly.
True.
Save that for later.
That
It's
might
8 hours. You can use it at your leisure.
Yeah, but that might be our actual way into the fortress when we get closer.
Did you just cast that while they were ritually casting it?
No, I
Okay.
asked.
That was Rhea pasting it.
Yeah, I think water walk
No, I was-
is
The wind
that's
walk
water walk.
is
That's
the
not
alias
wind walk.
thing. Yeah, I was doing water walk.
God, so
But
many
now
walks.
this only lasts an hour.
We
Just
can't bring out
Waterwalk
all of us
ritual?
with us with water walk either, Matt. It's
10.
only 10 people. Windwalk's 10
Mm.
as well.
Mine will last all day.
I guess it is a ritual. That's cool. All right, so 10 minutes would pass as you cast water breathing and water walking.
I just thought that the hour of water walking would help us traverse the lake a little faster.
Certainly would
Um,
make it easier.
And did we ask the mind link stuff? I will do that if Ophelia isn't doing it.
Oh yeah, we both have it. That's pretty cool.
I think 2024 rules is sorcerer can cast it as a ritual now. I think.
Well, that's pretty dope. I have it as a ritual as well. So
You're a cleric, so you were always able to do that. But
yeah.
So are we
Right.
heading for the waterfall?
So you're doing
yeah,
telepathic bond as well.
Kudo, right?
Alright.
All the
And
bus.
I don't think we want to walk across the middle of the lake, but like since we can walk on the water, like maybe we
Well-
can skirt the edge of it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're kind of moving near the mountainous areas where there is
Yeah.
some area to walk from time to time, but having water walk will make this quicker. So give me survival checks with advantage. Thanks to
Everyone
the...
or two?
From
Uh,
everyone.
No, just
Oh,
the,
I gotta
the
roll you
two
my
who are
portents.
the two who are leading the expedition.
20.
Did you hear
And
that?
then-
Luke said I'm a leader.
Oh, okay, so
Oh,
Linus-
sorry. I think it would be Linus, not me, because I think Linus is trained.
All right.
Oh, you're not trained. Okay, you're just super wise. Okay.
hmm
Alright, so you move for about an hour, moving in a lot more, or a lot quicker than if you had taken the mountain paths. Then as water walking is wearing off, unless you're going to go underwater, you would have to switch over to the mountains.
Yeah.
Well, by this point, our water walk has gone off, so maybe we should. Do we think cross?
Yeah,
swimming
that's
would,
what I mean. So as you hit the first hour mark and you know the spell's about to wear off, are you going to go into the mountains or just like sink under the water and move that way?
Let's go to the mountains.
Okay.
I can always recast if we decide that we need to traverse the water further.
Alright, so that saves you a good amount of time. It only takes you 4 hours, as you were able to like miss a lot of the navigations, and you are now at the waterfall. There is some areas behind it, not all that large. The waterfall itself is massive, similar to the other one, maybe a little bit smaller.
Take a look around, look for signs of recent passage.
Alright, so before I forget, let me just make sure I pass the time.
Or any little, like, nooks or caverns that might lead somewhere.
So there are
Tell me
caves
your
back here,
secrets.
but I will say none of them seem like they're heading towards Aldrin's Watch. You are quite a distance from the keep. This could be a good place to have a camp, though. It's pretty secluded.
Yeah.
Something would have to come across the lake or out of the lake to get in here.
Yeah, I like that idea. If we do have to camp out in this area any further, but we know
Where
we have
did
this to return to. Go ahead.
Where do the caves go? What if
Maybe-
something comes through the caves at us?
It's true, there could be something in the caves, but the caves go deeper into the mountains towards the north. And Aldrin's Watch is southeast of you.
Well, we can't stay many nights out away from the protection of the relic, so it might be time to decide whether we want to formulate a plan to approach that keep.
Yeah. I think. Well, what time of day is it right now?
It is 12:10 in the afternoon.
And do we know how long we can stay out in the wilderness, away from the relic?
I think we need to keep
So,
it, like,
natives,
less.
from what they told you, natives can survive longer. Those who aren't natives, you probably don't want to spend more than a week away from one of the relict areas. But it depends on kind of a combination of your constitution and wisdom.
Okay. Well, so let's agreed.
Is there a way to pass along, like here, or do we have to go back the way we came?
No, you could keep going around the lake. Give
Okay.
me one moment.
I could always ritual cast the water walk again to speed us along.
Oh, you should. That would be great.
Okay.
Just fly across the lake.
Well,
I think
we might be
the-
spotted.
I think the
Yeah.
flight's going to be handy when we need to get back.
So you could come around the lake this way, which is actually the most covered way to approach the keep, because you'd be coming at
Let's
it
do
from the
that, yeah.
mountains from behind.
I like that.
Other than that, yeah, I guess you could use Windwalk to fly. You just have to hope they don't have any way of detecting someone trying to get in that way.
Yeah, I don't think that I want to. I agree with Kudo that we should save the wind walk. I also think that any other flight is a bad idea because we'll be more noticeable than down here on the ground.
So I think we're just trying to get closer, right?
So I'll do another hour of the water walk and then we'll be on our way.
So Oko would say, Sir, maybe some of us should stay behind. I think approaching such a large group could draw attention. This might be a good place for us to set camp.
All right. You get started on that, and we'll work on a plan.
He says the druid would probably be of help. She could probably give me some tips on how to hide our camp in this cave. But yeah, I think we should leave at least some of us behind. A smaller strike group might be better than a larger one, since this is infiltration and not overwhelming force. So yeah,
I
you want to
agree.
leave your NPCs here?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
If they want to. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd give Charlotte choice and any of the others that are.
Brings up a good point.
Yeah, I mean, your 3 NPCs are basically Balak, Oko, and Shara. So they're fine waiting here.
Okay.
Just mark them as being in camp.
And the horse?
Well, I don't know about the horse. It's up to him.
I
open
guess.
question.
I mean, because I can still speak to how far is the fortress from here?
I mean, it's probably about 6 hours of travel. I mean, if you're going straight there, 6 to 8, if you could somehow run across the lake.
I mean, like miles wise.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure actually. Maybe like 10.
Yeah, that'd probably be too far for me to keep communication with my steed. So,
Are you able
it
to
wouldn't
dismiss
matter either
him?
way. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to dismiss him. He could just stay here, and I will just give command of him to Oko. But he'll
Oh, I
just.
guess I meant,
I can't.
can you bring him back, like dismiss him and recall him without casting him?
No.
Ah,
I mean, actually, I guess I could. I mean, if I leave him here, but I end up needing him in the fort, I could just cast the spell again.
yeah, it might be good for them to have, yeah, as much as possible, much help as possible.
I just don't think
Yeah.
the big horse is very stealthy, is all.
My only thing is if I need a way to get us to teleport, my horse has the ability to teleport at least 2 of us somewhere.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
up to you.
I'm
I
fine
don't.
either way. I
Yeah.
can
I'll
also
leave him with.
when we
I'll
get
leave him at the
closer-
camp.
When we get closer to the walls of the watch, I can make us extra stealthy as well.
That works. Yeah, I'll leave my steed behind with Oko.
Okay.
Alright, so how do you want to approach the keep?
I would like to skirt, kind of like we did on the other side, where we're just kind of on the edge of the water, staying in the rocky or foresty cover as much as possible, and just make our way around the other side of the lake.
Alright, so just kind of moving along the lake again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so through the mountains and another 2 survival checks. Oh, pretty good. Alright, so you come around here, taking about 8 hours. Doing pretty good. It's starting to get dark as you get to the little wooded area behind the keep. You are now much closer, and you do see there are people up on the walls, kind of keeping watch.
Can we?
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'll look over to Vel. Do you have a means of spying on them?
I don't have it prepared.
Okay.
In fact, you'd probably recognize these guys. I think you've seen them before.
Oh, we're close enough to like recognize people, the actual faces that we see on the walls, or like their uniforms.
You're a couple of 100 feet away, so you can kind of see them, and Ophelia especially, with her high perception, and I guess Linus
She got
too.
good eyes.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So you see a couple of these guys
Mm.
kind of pacing, or not pacing, but like patrolling up there, and a whole bunch of these guys. The ones you saw in the keep, those shadowy arrow guys, the ones that like kept firing at you from the darkness and you couldn't friggin' see them.
I don't know that we want to hang out here for terribly long just to get reconnaissance, but I would be interested to know whether there is any comings and goings, from the fort. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Because if there are groups coming and going with some sort of regularity, then we could approach with seeming. That would at least get us closer before the alarm is raised, but it's hard to say.
There's one way, or we can come back with the arcane eye. How, when we see this wall, how high is it, and are there openings like windows and stuff like that? And
So the walls are pretty solid. They're about 20 feet high. You don't see any. Well, there might be some arrow slits in about the middle, where you might see there are a couple of the shadow archers, but there's no like window you could climb through.
Are there, sorry, did someone else start to say something?
I was gonna say a window that's maybe a small creature or thing could fly through. Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, I was
maybe not a creature, but maybe like if you were in mist form, you could go through them or teleport through them.
And you're talking about the walls or the entirety of the keep, like the outer walls?
The arrow slits that are about halfway
The
up the
arrow-
wall. Because there's
Okay.
like the top of the wall, I think it's like the parapet is what it's called. And then there might be like an inside wall area where they might have some archers.
The higher stories of the keep, do they have larger windows?
Yeah, so if you look over the walls, there's the keep itself that's about 30 to 40 feet high. You do see windows on the keep. There are also several towers.
Do we see any movement on those towers or anything above the walls themselves? The people manning the
Those
walls?
would be a little far away. You can't really see
Okay.
what's going on the towers.
Okay. I mean, I can think of a few ways that I can get up there, but certainly entering from the top rather than the bottom might have less resistance.
There's a very solid-looking kind of like armored back door with a portcullis and a door. There was a you probably would have noticed. Well, actually, no. You haven't seen the front. This is definitely the back or the back area of the keep. You're pretty sure this isn't the main entrance to enter.
I mean, trying the mist form is another option, but if we do, if there is any kind of magic that might reveal or prevent that type of entrance, then, we might be giving up our element of surprise if we even have that. I don't know.
Vel, you said you can get us all in if we can get close?
If we can get close enough, I can get us all in.
Oh,
Let's get close.
Yeah,
stone
I can.
sheet.
Go ahead. Can you
Are you
make us
thinking-
look like some of those shadow dogs?
Go ahead, Vel.
No, I
Alright.
just said if we can get close enough, I can get us all in.
Let's do that. Rhea, do you have magic that can help us get close without being seen?
I have magic that will better our stealth, but
Cool, let's
there's
do it.
still room to.
I will. We want to look like those archers or those other guys up there.
If the thing is that we don't know yet if there's a lot of comings and goings. If they don't have people coming and going a lot, then seeing a group like that approaching from the back might be even more suspicious. Then
Okay.
I don't know.
As we are then.
All right, so you're trying to sneak up to the back wall. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go as close as we can with cover. I'm going to use Pass Without Trace. But if we get to a point where we have to go out into the open, then we might stop for a moment where we're covered and just decide from there.
All
Maybe, I
right.
guess.
So give me stealth checks, and this would be all of you because you can't cover for each other.
I will use lucky.
Oh,
Did you say
the
okay?
stealth
Pass
slot
without
is not
trace.
stealth slot is not true.
I will
And we still have the
also-
blessing of the Raven Queen if we need it. I believe.
Yeah.
17.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Let me do this real quick.
19.
I forgot about the Raven Queen thing.
Hold on, my thing's bugging out real quick. Let me get close to that. real quick.
27 plus a d4.
All right, so I think 17.
Oh, we had-
Oh wait, you gotta do a
Yeah.
D4, Kudo.
We had EV on. I would use EV.
No. This is the Raven Queen one.
Oh, we have.
We had that for 5 days. I don't know how many days it's been, but I don't think
My
it's
roll
been
was
5.
31.
All right, so
18.
18 is the low roll. We don't have any NPCs, so don't have to worry about them. Is that everyone's stealth? 23. All right,
Whose was 18?
that was
Me.
Kudo. All right, so you start moving in, getting a little bit harder to see as the magics from Ria's spell start blending you in with the grayish background. Creeping closer, keeping a very close eye on those archers, listening to see if any of them call out. But luckily, you do manage to get close to the wall, coming up upon it. So far, so good. No one has yelled out or said anything. As you get closer, you would notice a feeling of comfort. Almost like this area might be warded from the chaos energies of the Shadowfell. Something
They
like
have
you
a
felt
relic.
in the city.
I guess we get right up against the walls, so it's even harder for the sentries on the walls to see us, and then we'd look
Well.
to tell.
Well,
If I'm able to, if it's within 30 feet, I'll cast Pass Wall on the wall.
Alright. Go ahead and link that. Forgot how that works in 4 or 5th edition. Okay. So it basically just makes like a pathway through and lasts for an hour, right?
Yeah, and it's 20 feet deep.
Do
The
you?
walls ain't thicker than that.
No, it would be 20 feet deep. Alright, so there's a kind of a rumble, luckily not too loud, as the stones part, making a passageway. And... oh, actually, is there anyone on the other side of that passageway? No. So
Nice.
far, so good. As you move through the passage to what looks like the side of a building, you would hear the sound of what you think is a blacksmith's hammer hammering something.
Kudo, I think maybe seeming at this point would be wise.
You see there, you're kind of in the northern area of the yard around the massive keep, Aldrin's Watch. There are several buildings, and you do see some shadow elves moving about the yard. None of them have noticed you so far. And yeah, someone is
I-
hammering within this. You think it's maybe like a blacksmith house.
I'll quickly telekinetically or psionically cast seeming to make we want 8 hours or 16 hours.
There is a big
I will-
hole in the wall now, which is a little suspicious.
Yeah, I can drop that whenever, I think. Can I?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's not a concentration. Does it say you can do that?
It says when the opening disappears.
Yeah, which would be after an hour. Usually
Okay,
magic.
so it's gonna last an
Oh.
hour. Yeah, it's gonna last an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
We put a tarp over it. I'm just kidding.
throw a
Actually-
tarp up.
Actually, what about one of those old tapestries that we had from the fucking?
Do you have a 20 by 20 foot tapestry? You could slide on both sides of it.
I'm kidding. But I will cast seeming on us, and I will do it extended in case we want to stay here really long. So we'll have seeming on us for 16 hours, and you can pick what kind of shadow elf you want to look like.
I want to look like one of their casters.
Did you see one of their casters?
Haven't
Do you mean
haven't
like
we encountered some in the cultists' lair before?
there was the one guy, or they're the void transmuters, I guess. Those kind of wicked looking necrocasters. So you just want to be like a kind of a bald elf humanoid.
Sure.
All right, fair enough.
I will change my appearance to the same this time.
Okay. So yeah, just keep in mind what each of you look like. But as you finish your spell, the hammering would stop. And you hear some footsteps. As the door would open, and like a dark elf, or I should say a shadow elf smith steps out. He has like the apron on and everything. He looks
Can I
at-
have casted one other thing before he came over?
At this point, that would have been the first thing you cast, because you think he may have heard the sounds of the casting. He says, "Did you guys?"
No, he wouldn't, because I casted it psionically.
Oh, did I miss that? Or I
Yeah,
just
I said
assuming
it.
you? Okay,
He did say psionically, yeah.
gotcha. All right, so then never mind. If you did it psionically, then no, he would not have come out.
All right, and then I would like to cover this freaking hole, at least 1 5-foot cube of it, minor illusion of brick. I hope maybe 4 other people have that same spell.
I'm just gonna put like
I-
one section of brick still there.
Yeah.
It's not
Can I-
suspicious at all.
Can I put another brick back with mending?
All right. Anyways,
Yeah, probably not. All right, so what are you doing?
I'm looking to see if I have anything to help conceal this wall. Because I have a whole lot more cantrips than I used to now.
Friends,
I
we
don't-
should
I
be
don't think that-
moving. We should move away from here.
Yeah, we should.
Oh,
Yeah,
walk away.
might be too
Actually-
late. They might be suspicious. All right. So unless someone's doing something, you're moving away from the wall.
Yeah.
Heading towards
Yeah.
the keep.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you're passing
Now,
by some of
do-
these. Go ahead.
The other elves that we see moving around the yard, are they all pretty much moving with intention, like they have jobs to do, or are there any kind of like mingling or loitering?
There are some of them who are just kind of hanging out and talking. Some of them are moving with intention.
Okay.
It varies.
There's a mix. Okay.
It doesn't
All right.
seem like the place is on in a state of high alert. Like they've probably been here for a long time, and it doesn't seem like they're expecting an attack.
All right. Actually, what I put in the chat was actually truthful. Can I mind sliver myself psionically to do damage to myself, and then bandage myself, and then recover some sorcery points? Is it okay.
Sure.
It's so weird, but that's the way I can recover stuff. All right, please, thanks.
It's okay. My monk slaps people that she's about to heal.
Alright.
it's to get around a certain key mechanic.
All right. So you have a little bit of a headache. So you zap yourself for 13.
6, I think, because I'm
6.
resistant.
All right. So yeah, you're walking towards the keep. A moment later, as you're getting closer to the keep, you hear some yelling coming from where you just were, and a bunch of the shadow elves would start running over that way. What do you want to do?
I think maybe slow our steps and look around kind of with like concern. Because like if we just keep walking and don't pay any attention, then that might look suspicious. So like kind of like, oh, I wonder what's going on, kind of put on that
Alright,
performance,
so
you know?
the wizard looks back and kind of is like, "What's going on?" But no one is really. It doesn't seem like anyone's paying too much attention to you right now.
I say we try to get into that keep and just act like we belong here until we maybe find what we're looking for or find a room where we can regroup and decide next steps.
Yes.
Good.
Alright, so you approach the north side of the keep.
That tunnel spell was really cool. I've never seen that one before.
That's a classic.
It
It's a good
is.
spell.
I haven't seen it used on the most recent edition.
A lot of old adventurers would say, "Pass wall does not." They would call out explicitly, "Pass wall doesn't work here."
Yeah. Alright.
The other
so,
wizards are just not as cool as me.
Obviously, yeah. Although it did kind of leave a big, hey, someone just broke into our keep message.
Yeah.
It'll go away in an hour. Hopefully nobody sees it.
Well, that's probably why
Well, I
someone
think
was
that's-
yelling.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what that commotion was.
Man, if we just kept one of those tapestries from those old tapestries, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, but if a tapestry just appears, that's just as weird.
Yeah, it's like.
Well,
something
maybe not as
decorate.
weird. Maybe not
Why is
as
there a
alarming.
tapestry here? Alright, just give me a moment to place your tokens. So as you walk up to the door, there is a shadow elf standing. You're not sure if he's guarding, but he would say something in Elven. Remind me, do any of you speak Elven?
Oh yeah.
So he would say, what's the commotion
Yeah.
about? Did something happen?
See, I don't know. I was hoping you might know. We're just as confused as everybody else.
Gives you kind of a strange look. He says, I've been over here. How would I know?
Seems to be over in the direction of the forge. Maybe the smith had a fire or something. I'm not sure.
He says, I'm going to head over. And he just kind of walks past you. Alright, so as you enter, you come into the first hallway here. Walking into the keep, it's kind of a long stone hallway. There's a couple of doors, but yeah, you see there's a big double door down the hallway ahead of you.
Well, you know what double doors means? It means that's where boss is.
Let's peek into the rooms. As like, are the doors closed?
The door's closed. The one behind you, but yeah, all the doors in here are closed. You would hear. It's so weird. Why can't I navigate the map? Hang on, refresh. Broke.
There's a question, Miri. What is that bleeding eyeball on you?
I think it just got saved on there from a previous combat, but I need to switch my token.
I don't even have a token on the. I can't see
Oh,
the
you
token
do.
anyway.
Refresh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the indication for dark vision when you don't naturally have it from
Yeah,
like
which-
use macro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you added dark vision to yourself, it would put that marking on you.
Yeah, but I think I used it in in some previous encounter, and I think my token just got saved that way. But it's fine
Alright, there we go. That
because
was
I
weird.
need to redo anyway.
Alright, so you do hear activity within this place. Nothing like, nothing concerning or loud, but there are, footsteps and sounds of talking, and actually, you might hear what sounds like fighting going on somewhere, like a clanging of swords, but no yelling, so
shit.
it could be sparring.
Oh, you got me excited for a second.
Go, 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 go!
Wait, where did we come from? The
You
east or
came
the south?
in from here. You just walked through the door. So from
Okay.
the east.
I would recommend somebody who speaks Elven walk in front. I guess Bell does. And
Luke, did you set up that new token? Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
And that clanging sound, which door did it come from?
I'll say that Ophelia heard that, and it sounded much more distant. This is just Riala, right? The token.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I renamed the other one Riala 2014.
Okay.
Your AC's 21 now?
Yeah, because of the serpent scale and the shield.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Well, that's why she wanted the
Got the-
serpent scale so badly.
What's your
You got the same AC as me. Oh my
what's your-
god.
What's your dark vision?
60.
Yeah, she went from like lowest AC to highest.
Yeah. Does this door have like any holes or anything in there? Can we peek through it?
You would see light coming. So there's a small amount of light in the hallway from some candles that are burning, and you would see light coming from under both doors.
Right. Well, I will look to the more better scouts probably, which is Ophelia.
I think I listen at the doors for any sounds within. Like, just put my ear to it.
Sure.
Or unless Ophelia wants to.
I'm right there next to you. We're both like ear to the door, but like staring at each other because we're both ears to the door.
Riala and Ophelia share a moment.
Give me
It's like,
a
oh
second.
hey.
Not sure if it's my roll 20. Something's been weird. It's not responding. I guess I could refresh again. One moment.
Quick, guys, run through the hall.
Shoot.
Don't
I
run
had an
through the hall.
ability that I should. There's an ability I should have used when we finished our
Did
long
you actually
rest.
run down the hall? All right. Stop it. I'm blame this on you, Kudo.
Start doing sprints.
Do you want to take a short break while you figure out roll 20?
I guess it is around that time. Did that fix it? Okay, that did fix it. So I am good to go. Do we need a break? Do we want to do? I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible time to do it.
I'm good to continue. Whatever.
Breaks are for the weak.
Okay. These guys don't want to break. That sounds fine. I'm good too, but was
All right.
asking
So
the party
this-
more.
This is an older map, so none of the doors have door icons, but there are doors here, here, and the one down the hall, and of course the one you came in through.
So
you would
Ophelia and I
hear-
were listening. Yeah. go
You
ahead.
would hear movement in both rooms. It's pretty obvious. You don't think anyone's stealthing.
Does it sound like a large number of people, or just like?
No, like a single person.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Just check
Open one of
everything
these,
out.
or? Yeah. Are there any plaques or icons or anything on the doors?
No, the doors are not labeled.
All right.
It just
Let's just walk in like we belong here and see what we find. Maybe we can talk our way out of it, or I don't know.
All right. So
you're gonna have to do Kudo was going to relay basically the same thing to you, and just kind of give you a reassurance, like, remember, we belong here. But he's going to also say, that's up to you because I don't speak Elven. So,
I look at Kudo and I was like, you can speak whatever you want.
okay,
There we go.
Cool. Thank you. I will open the
I
door.
feel like Vel's accent is
Alright,
probably better.
So you do some chanting as you're opening. Well, then a moment later you open the door. There is a figure in there who's kind of looking towards the door curiously as it opens. He says in Elven, did I just hear spell casting out there?
I don't think so. You must be hearing things. I wave a hand of him.
There is some commotion in the yard. Maybe that's what you heard.
No,
I'm not
Indeed.
sure what's going on.
He says, I just heard. Are you sure one of you didn't just cast a spell?
I am quite sure.
He
I'll wave a
crosses
hand
his
again.
arms. Give me a deception check.
Raven's blessing. Oh God.
D4.
Oh,
16.
shit.
So he kind of stares at you for a moment and then just shrugs. He's like, I could have sworn I heard something. He says, we're not giving out weapons here today. Go to the secondary place if you're looking for bows. He goes back to cataloging some of the arms in this room.
I'm going to
Okay.
go ahead and step in. Or wait, what were you about to do?
No, go do your thing. Go for it. You got
I
20 you got
assumed we were
you got
going to move
21
in,
AC
so
now. Yeah, yeah.
Bulwark Riala. So you step in, he kind of stops and turns. He says, I said I'm not giving out weapons here today. He says, what do you want?
I look back to the others because I don't know what we're doing here.
I look at you like and shrug my shoulders, be like, what? He said, and I say this, and I was like, he said no weapons. I don't know why.
You say in Elven.
All right. Then I
Yeah.
I thought we were going to jump him, but I'll
Yeah,
just leave.
well, I telepathically, I would be like, "Is that what you want to do? I'm fine with that. We
Maybe
just
we
got to
should
yell."
maybe we should explore more before we risk.
All right. I should.
He says, close the door behind you, please, as you walk away.
All right.
Alright, so you close the door, and I can replace them with actual door tokens.
Oh, because we look like archers. That's why he was saying get the bows
Yeah.
elsewhere. Nice. I'll open this door.
Alright, so you go up to the other door, opening that one. It appears to be locked. And you hear a voice inside say, who's out there?
Oh, it's just checking, make sure everything's secure.
So the door opens, there's a robed figure there. He says, why wouldn't it be? And he just
Indeed.
kind of says, are you looking to use the library?
Of course.
He says, well, come in then. And he goes back to the bookshelf as he's kind of looking through some of the volumes here.
I'll telepathically say to the others, there's another chest over here. I think this one, I think we should do this guy in.
I start browsing the books nonchalantly, I guess.
Udo doesn't even, so he has tongues on him, but he doesn't have comprehend languages on him, so maybe he's like holding a book upside down. I don't know.
So there are some weapons on a table in this room, as well as some bookshelves with some tomes. You would also notice there is a locked chest in here.
How tough does this guy look?
Well, he's not wearing armor, so he's not very protected. Though he does look like he could cast spells.
I would gesture to Gorthax and close the door after he comes in.
Yeah.
A little
I-
more
I
sound dampening.
I
it.
telepathically say back, I'd rather not fight a mage in an enclosed room where fire can't really escape.
All right, then close the door.
Yeah, close the door then.
I close the door.
And I'm gonna say, are you ready for this, Linus?
So
Telepathically.
the wizard would like look up
Line.
as the door closes, and he says, "This isn't a very good place to actually read, but there are some places down the hallway where you might be able to find a table. I was just seeing if I could find a certain book I was looking for." And he just kind of goes back to what he was doing.
Any
You
books
ask
that
him,
you
I was like,
recommend? Oh, go ahead, Ophelia. You haven't talked in a while.
yeah, I look at him and I go, I'm like, oh, I'm actually curious. I'm looking for some good reading material as well. What book were you looking for?
He says, "Well, there's one on some of the more basic cantrip use techniques. I was just brushing up on some of my basics." He says, "I don't know. There's a couple of books that have gone missing. I keep telling them they should move the books all to the main library. I think they want to just encourage more of the soldiers to be reading while they're on patrols." He says, "You
Alright.
all seem new. I don't think I've seen you in this area before. First time
Yeah.
library patrons?"
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
I was gonna give a count of 3 mentally, and be like, "Yes, it's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance," and reach out with a shocking grasp. But
Give
Cool.
me a deception check. So he
D4.
just kind of nods. He says, "There is a much larger library. If you are new to this place, I recommend it. If you're looking for good reading, it's up, and then you just shocking grasp, right?"
shocking grasp, but I'm counting with Linus,
Give
so he can do
me-
a sneak attack.
Give me initiative rolls. He would have disadvantage.
Where's Ophelia? I thought she was in.
Oh, I'm like right outside the door. So I can
And
like,
keeping.
yeah, I'm in here.
Well, are you in there or are you outside?
Oh yeah, I was in there. I was in there. I just didn't
He's
actually go
talking.
in with him. Yeah, I was talking to him.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
the
that's true. You
first.
did ask him about his book. Yeah.
So I guess the first act, as like the countdown ends, is going to be Linus.
Oh,
Cool.
I guess I double clicked on my initiative. I'm gonna readjust it to 11.1. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can we use Raven's Queen for this? No.
I don't think. Yeah, it's a skill check. So yeah, you could
Hey.
technically.
Yeah, I want to use this. Bye.
So yeah, you can add it to your initiatives if you want the D4. Just let me know when you're all done, and
Okay.
I'll reorder.
I don't think it changes the order. It's just all relatively the same. Oh, I
Yeah,
guess it might
well,
change Bells.
It might put more people ahead of the.
It did put Kudo before the mage. Yeah.
Yeah, so it does
I was
move a
ahead of
couple of you up. But anyway, all right. So, Linus, you'd be the first to act. I don't know if you're waiting. You can ready an action, or you can just stab him. What do you want to do? Right now, he's kind of turned around talking to Kudo.
I will. So I do not have advantage right now, do I?
You do.
I do.
You have
Is he surprised?
flank, unless something's giving you advantage.
Do rogues
Cool.
not get
Yes,
advantage
surprise.
when it's first strike, or no?
Not.
Assassins do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. In that case, I am going to bonus action, steady aim, and stab him.
Alright, so you just steady aim as he's talking to Kudo, and then just shank him right in the back.
Nope.
Alright, yeah, 30 is going to strike. As he takes 32 damage as you cut his side a bit. Unfortunately, it wasn't a fatal blow. He spins
Nope.
around. He's like, "What the?" Anything else?
I will item interaction, pull the rope off my belt, and say, gag him, holding it out. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, so Gorthax outside. You hear a bit of a commotion.
Hearing the commotion, I'll open the door,
Okay.
see you got stabbed, and be like, oh, I guess we're doing this. I'll go up to him. Then
So as he
I'll
sees you
toggle
come in,
my-
he says, "I'm under attack. He stabbed me. Help!"
He didn't have his turn
that's
yet.
why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I toggle my my weapon to non-lethal and go for.
So you
femur
would
beam
not
and
be
patch
able to
extended.
shut the door if you're attacking. 'Cause
I'm not
you-
gonna shut the door. I didn't shut it.
Okay. So you rush up and smack him with your femur.
Toggle to non-lethal.
Well, it only matters on the killing blow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can just choose to kill or not kill. So 15 would normally hit him, but he is going to shield. He's like,
Oh, damn.
traitors! Anything else? Second attack?
Yep, second attack.
Another swing. Oh yeah, that's going to connect. The shield is mispositioned as you kind of clip his shoulder. Oh,
Did not do it. Or...
need a damage.
Is it lagging?
roll.
Hold on. I'm clicking the damage. It's not. Hold on. Let me try this.
Looks like he is
there we go.
slowed. Speed reduced by 10, right?
Yeah, his speed is
Okay.
reduced by 10 until
So
And, start of my next turn.
16 bludgeoning. There's a bit of a cracking sound as you may have broken a bone. He has 2 levels of wound. Oh, anything else?
let's see. With my bonus action, no, actually, I'm just gonna step to the side and pass the turn.
All right, Rhea.
Would I have to have him like held or grappled or something in order to gag him, don't I?
Yeah, so he'd have to be helpless. Yeah, you have to be helpless, or yeah, you have to be tied up or something,
All right.
or a silent spell, I guess.
I'll just put Shillelagh on my Well, first I'm gonna close the door.
Okay, so as that
Yeah, and
interaction, you quickly shut the door.
I'll step over here and put Shillelagh on my quarterstaff and just I don't know how. Yeah, I only get 1 attack though. Okay, wait, let me think about this. Let's do a sacred flame.
Alright, so you blast some radiant energy towards him, which he will try to dodge.
And I re-skinned some of my spells, so this is like her sending a will-o'-the-wisp at him.
What's the DC? I think he failed, but what is the DC? 19. So yeah, the +2, he is going to fail as you sear him for 9 points of damage. Oh.
And then I'm going to come back with my bonus action and do that again. Let me find it here. It's sorry, it's the background, I think, or was it a feat? That lets me do this as a bonus action 5 times a day. Here it is. I think it's this one. Okay, so I will go ahead and do another Sacred Flame as a bonus action.
What the hell is that? Is that official?
Yes. It's the Heroes of Faerun book.
Alright, so you expend the use of it, blasting him again. So that is going to be another dex save. Oh, fails again. Oh, and he is badly seared now with 3 levels of wounds. So stop. Anything else?
That's all I got. That's all I got. Yeah.
Ophelia.
Say, I'm sorry, friend. I really did want to know what book you were looking to read. It has to be like this, and I just cast silence in this area.
Alright, so everything suddenly gets very quiet as you concentrate on the spell. Anything else?
I'm just gonna stand by this door and stop any trying to get out of this door.
Actually, I think for that... Oh, he can't. He already used his reaction. That's right. Alright, so that's it for Ophelia. Kudo.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you already used your reaction, and you already used your speaking action. You can't, you know. And then I'm going to walk away and throw a Searcher's Burst at him. I will do it psionically.
Alright.
Or not psionically, psychic one. Actually, he's shielded, so I think I'm just gonna stay where I am and then do the flank with Shock and Grasp.
Alright.
Oh,
So
this is-
15 is not going to be enough, as he blocks
Don't forget
your
Blessing of the Raven
electricity
Queen.
with his shield.
it's 18. 18 with the shield doesn't work either, probably.
Actually, that would hit.
Oh, okay. 14.
Doing 14, which is going to take him down.
Nice.
I will immediately start unfolding the portable hole.
Alright.
Are we dumping him in the portable hole?
So,
I like how
you,
Kudo was like, I go to say something and
you,
I just see his mouth moving.
So, he is not dead yet. Do you want to kill him?
Oh,
Nah, dump him in the portable hole.
He's just down.
That will kill him. You know that,
you gotta
right?
kill him before we put him in the
Oh
hole.
wait, it does?
Well,
I'll
after
kill him.
he runs out of air.
Linus walks over and stabs him twice.
Okay.
Alright.
And I'm gonna.
And
push
then,
him.
nice,
Wait, did
before
you
you push
stab
him in
him?
the portable hole.
Okay.
Did you say you were stabbing him to kill him?
Yeah.
Alright. Got it. And then you're gonna dump
I mean,
his
we could've
body
just
in the
thrown him
portable
hole.
hole.
If we're gonna kill him.
Well, Linus said
Before
stop.
we do that, I'm gonna search him for any bags of holding or anything like that.
Or keys.
Or keys.
So
This place.
he has a couple of things.
I'd be like, Kudo, check the chest. Gorthex, check the weapons.
I am keeping
somebody check the bookcases.
silence. Silence is still up right now. I'm not letting it go.
Oh, okay, then I guess only mental communications then.
Yeah. Just in case we're making a bunch of noise and stuff happens, I don't want anybody hearing anything.
So that's what he has. He has 2 scrolls on his belt. He has pale gold, some spell ink, and a potion.
Vel, do you want to carry these?
Take it all, Vel, for now. We gotta be
Yeah.
quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
say,
Val.
do we have raries up right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I forgot we passed that outside.
I tell Linus mentally, because silence is still up. I say, Linus, can you go check that chest?
Yes.
Do any of the weapons look particularly fancy?
On the table, I mean,
Mhm.
they all look fairly new. None of them look like amazingly fancy, but it's hard to tell if they're magical or not just by looking at them. Alright, so you go over to the chest.
Does it look trapped?
Give me a perception.
Raven Queen as well.
Hopefully.
So it looks like there's some sort of spell trap on it, but you're not sure what it does. Investigation might tell you more.
I move to this corner of the room.
Yeah, sorry.
Now, did you say you're throwing his body in the hole?
Yeah, once they're done checking him, I would push him into the hole.
Oh, did
and
anyone take
hold it-
that stuff? The
Hold it up.
scroll?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I have it.
I'm gonna add to my inventory that there's a corpse
You
in the hole.
have it, Ed, don't you? Yeah.
Alright, so... you said someone did take that stuff?
Yeah, Valendra did.
Got it. And you put his body in the hole.
Can anybody clean up any? Is there any blood? I guess yeah. I guess we stabbed him at the end. So
Yeah, there is some blood on the ground. But
Does any-
yeah, so Linus, you were investigating.
yes.
It looks like this is set to trigger if the chest opens. This could be some kind of an alarm. You think
Do
you think you can
move the
probably
chest?
only
What-
certain people are supposed to open this chest.
Dare
The
we
guy-
move this? Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead because we already checked the guy and he didn't have anything. So, or he had stuff, but not this.
I'll inform. Linus would inform the party. There
You
seems
also
to be
think,
a magical.
You also think picking up the chest would set off the alarm. Opening it or picking it
Yeah.
up.
I'm actively holding back Gorthax.
The
Uh,
alarm.
It's not opening. It's breaking.
I would
is
try to-
this chest worth the magic energy it takes to dispel this alarm?
I think let's
Only
wait.
one way to find out.
Oh gosh.
I cast Dispel Magic on it.
Okay.
Can't during silence.
You
Yeah,
can't.
it's
Right.
currently
Oh.
silenced unless you're gonna get rid of your
Oh.
silence.
I guess I will drop silence.
No, don't. Oh gosh. If you already did it, you did it.
You say, "Oh no, don't," but nothing comes out of
Right.
your mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah. You hear it in your mind.
I drop it and then immediately dispel it.
I'm gonna try to clean up this
Alright,
blood.
so hang on. If Gorthax came out into the hall here, you would see one of the shadow elves coming down the hallway. What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna pick up my book and just kind of like put it off as like me like glancing at the book, putting it in my pocket, and then looking up at him.
So
And
he
just kind
kinda-
of do a little salute.
He says like he says something to you in Elven.
I just kind of
And you
Stare
guys
at him, and
in
I-
the room would
still have
hear
the mind
this.
link.
Oh.
I have the mind link with the others, right?
Yeah.
I just mind link and just be like, can one of you guys translate for me and tell me what to say?
And he seems like
We
he's
can't-
getting annoyed, and he like says something again.
Here, step away from the door, Ophelia. And Rhea is standing over the blood pool. Is that correct?
I was gonna clean it up, but yeah, like if you're heading towards the door, I would like sit down and I like arrange my robes to like cover the blood, and, like read a book and put a book in my lap.
I'll quickly
wait,
open the
and-
door.
How far is the silence spell, by the way, real quick?
It's off.
On.
It's
It's
gone.
gone.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, okay.
And I'll be like, greetings. Good day, good evening to you, sir, or whatever time it is.
So he
The
looks
library's
over
closed,
at you.
right?
Give me a deception.
Can I help?
No, because you can't speak.
Oh,
So he says, "Really? I didn't think they closed these that early."
Well, unfortunately, we have to do a book restoration. There's some, it'll be available to you soon. I promise.
He
I
says,
wave a
"What's
hand.
What's a book restoration? What does that mean?"
You know, these books they're aging, and we got to make sure that we preserve them. This is
was that
this is
new?
very important.
Was that new book on chain fighting? I was looking forward to. Someone said they had seen in here. It says, "Are you restoring the chain fighting book? Can I just get that one?"
I'm afraid it is. We must deal with all of them. If I could get your name, we will put on the reserve list for you. I promise it will be
He says, "That's
available
fine.
for
I'll
you.
just come back later." Give me another deception though.
He didn't give me his name because I want to use his name later.
No, he didn't give you a name.
Oh God,
Got Raven's Queen still.
Oh,
17.
there you go. So he's like, "Oh, all right," and he just starts coming back this way. And then he would walk through the door and leave the area.
All right.
Are there
I'll
any-
just
Sorry.
I'll go. I'll just stand outside. You guys do your thing.
thanks,
Are
Guido.
there any carpets or mats or rugs or like cloth hangings in the hallway or either of the rooms we've looked in so far?
Nothing that you've seen so far.
All right. Does anybody have a way to clean up this blood? Like a quick way? A magical way? No? All right.
Anyone
I'm
have
gonna
prestidigitation?
try and-
Nope.
Oh, I got something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got Somebody have prestidigitation?
No, I was just asking if anyone did.
Oh no.
That's what I was
I
hoping
will-
someone had.
I will tell everybody to clear a 5-foot radius from it, and I'll cast acid splash on it to destroy the evidence.
On the blood.
Dear
Yeah.
God.
Step-
I guess it's better than blood.
No, because someone's gonna go in there and be like, "Why the hell is the library melted?"
Are there any coffee table books, like nice big ones?
I don't think acid dissolves stone. Like, maybe certain types.
Okay. It'll just
But yeah, I mean, there's still like, there's still some stuff on the floor, but I guess it looks better now. There's like a weird spot on the floor that's kind of dissolved a little.
I do anything with this new cantrip. Hang on a second. Elementalism. What do I got here? You can cause dirt, sand, fire, smoke. No, not stone. Okay. Can I beckon water? No, can I create like a cup of clean water to help further scrub and dilute the spot?
Sure.
I mean, I guess we have water in our water skins, so it's not.
So the two of you in the hall see several guards walk past and into the main hall ahead of you.
Did we take any of those weapons, or do we just want to come back, guys?
So you
Is the
s-
coast finally clear?
Did we manage to clean this up, Lou?
I guess. What skill would you use to try to clean it?
Dexterity, scrub. I don't know.
Sleight of hand.
I guess I'll take a
Medicine.
Stealth.
stealth
Stealth?
check. To
Survival.
know ways to hide it. Alright, so you think you've gotten it fairly clean.
All right.
Let's move all of these weapons into your portable hole.
I'll say it takes
Okay.
you like a couple of minutes.
Then I'll open the hole back up since Linus wants to throw more stuff in.
My dispel magic goes off on the chest.
Yeah, so you do a dispel magic on the chest. Which, yeah, the trap would go away.
Nice.
Look at Linus. I'm like, there you go, buddy.
Cool. I'll try to unlock.
Alright, give me a lockpicking check.
I go over and I touch Linus, give him guidance, and I go, you got it, buddy.
I already rolled.
So yeah, 24 would get it open.
So you got Raven Queen too if you need it.
He has his
Put already
built-in.
in.
He's smart.
Oh, gotcha.
One moment.
We got a lot of good infiltration stuff going on here.
Alright, so as that is happening, you guys in the hall see a group of people moving through the area. They don't really say much to you, they just continue past and move on to the outside unless you're going to say something to them.
Nope. I just give him a little nod. Make way. Oh shit! They went to the fucking room with the pass wall. I tell the people inside that psionically, telepathically.
That they what?
They just went into the room with the hole in the wall. I warned them.
That was out. You mean out in the yard?
The
Well,
wall
they're
was
going
out.
towards that. Yeah. That wasn't a room. That was the wall to the outer.
That was the out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
The
Okay.
The keeps
it was
like
out in
outer
the
wall.
yard.
Well, I'll relay that that they're going out into the yard. And can I see the pictures of the people that passed by?
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch of.
Did they seem urgent or anything, or pretty routine?
They were moving with some urgency.
Okay.
Here, that's what you saw.
They were moving about 30 feet per 6 seconds.
Alright, so in the chest, there are 2 javelins, a long sword, and what looks like a longbow.
Oh shit!
Put him in the hole, I guess.
Yeah, I want to make the most use out of this tongues thing.
Yeah,
It's an hour,
that.
right?
it is an hour.
I know it's costly, so that shit's got to be magical.
Javelins, longsword, and longbow. Okay. And then, Linus, you said you want me to scoop the stuff off this table as well?
Up to you.
Yeah, your call.
All right. So while
We
we have
got
the hole
room.
open, I'll just scoop the stuff
Yeah.
off this table.
I'll help.
Okay.
Actually, well,
Leave it. Leave it.
now that we're not silenced, that's gonna be real noisy.
Cool. Let's leave it. And
Let's
I'll
leave it.
close
Yeah, let's
this
leave it.
And lock it again.
Alright,
Close the
so,
chest and lock it.
give me another check to lock it. Alright, so yeah, you close it up and lock it. You go back out into the hall.
Do we want to continue forward or go back to the previous room? What's the plan?
I will say
Well,
that
continue
if we
forward.
need, I have a few locks we can utilize if we want to close off certain entrances.
I think we're good for now. Let's go forward. There's no
I'll
reason
follow
to.
Pluto.
Yeah, there's no reason to mess with that dude back there.
Alright,
I mean, We will kill him eventually, but let's just keep going.
Alright, so you go to the large double doors, opening them. And this seems to open into a main hall area where you see several figures. A couple of them stare over at you as you walk in, but don't say much.
I walk in like I own the place, and I remark telepathically on the rug. That looks like about the size of the hole.
You see,
Wait,
as
we'll,
you
we'll
are,
take that with us for next time we do wall walk or whatever it was.
so you see as you are coming in, a robed figure moving with some urgency towards the area over here. He would stop at Valindra and say in Elven, did you see anyone just come out of this room over here?
This room here.
He nods. He says the library. Or I guess the reading room.
No, I saw nothing.
Give me a deception.
I'll use lucky.
You also have the Raven Queen too.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Knock it off. Deception, you said?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll roll a d4.
Yes.
So he'll cross his arms and he says, you look like you, or actually, what do you look like? What form did you take?
One of these casters.
So he would kind of cross his arms and say, someone dispelled my alarm on the chest in there. He says, you look like it, someone who could be guilty of such a thing. He says, let me see what you have on you.
What does Lucky even do? I mean, that's just bullshit.
Gives me advantage, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I open up I hold up my arms and someone check me if you must.
So he looks past to Gorthax. He says, what about you? Neither of you saw anyone come out of here? It literally just happened. I sensed my
There was some
alarm
people
go
that
down.
went through that door over there.
He looks back.
I kind of just point towards. I kind of just point over towards that door back there and just kind of like shrug after I point.
And he looks at you curiously and says, what about the door? In Elven.
I don't know what he's saying. I just
There
point at
were
the
a
door.
couple of people that went through that door over there.
And
Moment
they came,
ago.
they came out of the library here?
I'm not sure if they came out of the library, but they headed that way with some urgency.
He says, what is going on? Give me another deception.
Oh man.
Am I part of this
Yeah.
too?
Okay.
Well, you're not sure what he's saying. He just seems annoyed.
Am I able to help anyway with my pointing performance?
I'm not very deceptive.
Can I
As I
sneak over
stand
there?
As I stand there with my arms open, waiting for him to frisk me.
Yeah, you would notice that there's some kind of commotion in the hall. And, like, some of the people in here are kind of looking over there now, like, what's going on?
Alright, I'll walk over here. I'll be like, what is the problem? I'll look at the dude.
He says, someone dispelled the alarm on the chest. And he says, and I came to check it, and she was the only one here. So I'm guessing she has the contents of the chest. I just need to check her.
Well, I'll look at Valindra.
I'll continue
I'm-
to hold open
oh.
my arms.
So he
You can check
starts
me if
Yeah.
you must.
he starts to search you. He's like, he says, who else was here? Someone must have dispelled the alarm if it wasn't you. He must have seen something.
We saw somebody walk hurriedly to the east. Gesture over to the door.
He looks over again. He says, "You were with her? You were in the area?"
I was in this hallway when they passed through.
So he's suspicious because she lied to him. So give me a deception with a -4.
I will use one of my story point, or not my story point, one of my hero points, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Hero points?
Sorry.
Inspiration.
Too many different systems. Okay.
So +2.
Yeah.
So -2 then. Alright, so 16.
And then a D4.
And then the D4
Oh
for
yeah,
Raven.
the blessing. So he
18.
kind of sighs annoyed and with a bit of hurry to his step, and he says, "Do you know what they look like?"
I gesture. They look yay high and blah blah blah, like however they look like in the picture. They look like a generic Shadowkai.
Alright, so he's just gonna run past and go through the door, looking annoyed.
I'll close the door. I'll mention telepathically. We might have to end him if he.
I will mention mentally that we should continue past this large room as if we know where we're going and belong here, because I believe Arden Relic is standing in this room.
So yes, you would notice the figure next to the like chair there. Looks very familiar. But you thought he should be dead.
Is this a stairway over here?
Yeah, so there is a stairway going up to what looks like might be the second floor of this place.
I would kind of move that direction, depending on what
Okay.
the rest of my group does.
I'll follow your direction. Can you
So-
describe these people too over here?
So, looks like some cultists, but as you are passing through the room, Relic would notice you. He'd step forward and say, "You there. Hold on a moment." He says, "You just came from
Right.
outside, right? I saw you come through the east door."
Indeed.
He says, "Any more word on why there is a hole in our battlements? Have the wizards or the arcanists gotten any more information?"
There is no more information. However, I would recommend that we send out scouting parties outside. They think they found some a trail maybe to the southeast.
Give me a deception.
Oh my god. I don't really like making these make deception.
He nods. This is a trail. Interesting. Well, he says, "Where are you heading now?"
We're going atop to maybe see from a better vantage point if we can see any out in the distance.
He says, "No, I need you to go tell Captain Corin that we might need some more people on that hole until we can fix it." He says, "Go do that, then report back."
Of course.
Does he seem like he's talking to us as a group, or did he single Kudo out?
He's kind of talking to the three of them over here.
So
Because you guys
just
are kind of standing away from them.
yeah, if he didn't really like kind of notice or look at or stop me, I feel like I need to kind of continue my act and keep walking.
Okay, so you just walk up the stairs.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But I stop when I'm just up the stairs enough to kind of like be out of sight, and I kind of listen for what the group says from here. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, what are you all gonna do? She went up the stairs, and he's told the three of you to go look for someone called Captain Corin.
I'm gonna go look for Captain Corrin. I'm going to go, I guess, change my direction this way and hope that this is the right way to Captain Corrin.
Give me a sec.
I'm going to wild shape.
So wait, where'd you walk? That way? So
Yeah.
he says, where are you going? I said,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said go look for Captain Corin.
Indeed. Do you know where he is at this hour?
Give me a deception with -2.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Do we have a scroll of
I know,
do we have a
Phaelia
scroll of
do-
tongues?
Sorry, go ahead.
Do we have a scroll of tongues at all? The charisma.
Yes.
I don't think it's a spell.
Gorthax is just standing there like, huh? Oh, nice roll. He kind of says, are you kidding? You don't know where Captain Corin's chambers are? Wait, what do you look like again? Are you a wizard or a soldier?
I look like the most nondescript Shadowcar guy in this place.
Just a guy. Alright. So some
It's a
guy.
guy.
He sighs. He says, he's in the northwest wing. I'm guessing he's talking to some of the troops right now. Says if he's not there, then he's out in the training yards, outside the keep.
Okay. Very well. I'm on it. Northwest. Goddamn, this a door to the west and there's a door to the north. God, I'm gonna make another deception check soon.
Well,
this
he
way.
doesn't seem to say anything this time as you head west.
Okay.
But
I'll-
actually, before we go on, we should take a break here. Because I'm able
Alright.
to. Yeah.
Use a restroom. Yeah.
Alright.
Do we
so-
actually have a scroll of tongues in our thing, in our stash?
Vortex. That's a level 3 spell. Can't. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't think we have a scroll of it. We may, but
Yeah.
Could probably make one.
Probably
That would
could
be
make.
awesome.
we do that.
It'd probably be very costly though.
True.
We don't have
true.
we don't have an artificer with us anymore.
Well, scrolls
Yeah.
aren't too bad, but yeah.
Only we had an artificer.
Yeah.
Just call me out, guys. I'm still here.
Did, did anyone record what was it?
Weapons.
I recorded the javelins, longsword, and longbow, but what about there was some coins and some potions and some scrolls?
Vel got all of that.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, make sure you guys have that on your sheets because it was unusual for me not to put it on a spreadsheet. And
The scrolls, we could probably figure out what they are very quickly. Just open them, read them, assuming that they're in a language we can read. But the other stuff, we'll just have to wait to identify, I guess.
true that. Yeah, I will say magic is very easy in this system, and but to have a wand or a scroll of tongues is a pretty big spell. FYI, Gorthax, it wasn't a small cost to Ophelia.
Worth it for you to be
Okay.
able to do it, though. It's so worth it.
Is it
It's huge.
concentration?
No.
No. I don't think I even have access to it. But if I do, then maybe I need to grab it next time I level up. Might be a lot, but no, I don't have it.
That's one thing I don't like. Well, like because I upgraded my monk to 2024 last week, and she had in the 2014 rules, she had the ability to understand every language, speak and understand every language. She couldn't read or write it, but she could speak and understand any language. It's like I think like a level 14 monk feature or something in the 2014 rules, and the 2024 rules she lost that. So
That doesn't sound very monk-like to me. At least the D&D
was
monk.
I can't remember if it's she's Mercy, so maybe it's her it was part of her way and not a normal
Pretty
monk
odd.
thing.
That's very odd to me. But yeah.
I'll find
But
it.
don't worry, Kudo. I got you, buddy.
No, it's huge. We have a
Only-
lot of big infiltration stuff. Pass wall, seaming, pass without trace, tongues.
Oh yeah.
It's,
Linus.
It-
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think-
Actually, it's so 2014. It's every monk gets it at level 13.
That's
Tongue
cool.
of the Sun and Moon. You learn to touch the key of other minds so that you understand all spoken languages. Any creature that can understand a language can understand what you say.
it's crazy.
But
And a
yeah,
rogue.
anyway. I had
all-
hardly even used it.
Yeah. Not all parties do this kind of thing, quite honestly. I think most parties have to fight their way in.
Okay, so one of the other two parties that I've come to this fort with,
Oh, no. I'm plugging my ears. I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to spoil anything. And Lou's always changing stuff too. There's like totally like we've encountered stuff.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you know, I didn't. Yeah, but my druid actually like, and it wasn't even my idea. The rest of the party was down for this. I was like, this is really dangerous. If I get waylaid, they're like, let's do it. We had multiple bags of holding and a portable hole. The entire party climbed into dimensional spaces, and my druid wild shaped herself into a raven, and took these the bags with her because she can absorb anything she's carrying into herself when she wild shapes. And she flew to the roof of the keep, flew in a window on the top level, and then got lucky. There was no one in the room where she flew in, so she turned back into a kobold, opened up all the bags, and we got to like assault this fortress from the top down. It was so fun.
Nice.
Being like all sneaky, we're like, all right, yeah, guys, let's get in here.
Oh, no,
I do like
love
the
those.
stealth tactics.
But the whole thing, the hole in the wall thing, even if they found it, I think that's really cool because that's not something I've ever had a party use before. So
It's a classic wizard spell. It's like
cool.
old school.
Oh, we need to get in here. Oh,
Pass wall has been in the game since the beginning.
I'm back.
I think that's just I've not really. I mean, I know I played Ashes for a little bit, but I've very little experience with wizards. So, and I've never seen, even in parties where some of the other players are wizards, I just hadn't never seen that spell before.
actually love being the cleric. I love being like support for you guys. One of my favorites.
Clerics and druids are my favorite. I love them both.
With clerics is that they don't have enough spell slots.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I
I
have
feel
a
like clerics
fair
get
amount.
pulled in every. I know I'm kind of kidding around, but like you have the same amount as I do, but like you get pulled in every different direction. Like you have
Oh,
all the
yeah.
support spells, all the healing, and then you of course want to be proactive in battle too. So it's like
And you know, Ophelia or Mikey, just FYI, Rhea is not going to be as effective of a healer as she has been in the past for a little while. But
I'm gonna be much more effective.
you have cure wounds.
2024, yeah.
I mean then you're more effective.
well, I mean, I guess okay, so technically I will be more effective in the sense that all the spells are already souped up, and I do have some bonuses with my
Yeah.
musical and my circle.
Right.
But
And
what
then I
meant
have my
was-
balm, which is great. I just can't heal myself with my balm.
Yeah. What I meant was, I went more levels of druid and less because in 2014 I had the dip in life cleric to get
Oh yeah,
that
you
heal
did.
boost, but you don't get that boost till level 3 in 2024. So so I only have one level in cleric now instead of I still only have one level in cleric, but I wanted
don't get the boost.
I wanted 10. I wanted druid 10 for her new build, so I went for that first.
That'll be all right. We'll wait
Yeah.
a few levels.
But I do intend to go 3 into cleric the next couple times we level up, so her healing will get that boost again.
You know, I'm surprised you didn't go straight druid.
Honestly, some of the higher level druid stuff isn't super exciting to me. I mean, obviously the top level stuff is cool, but like I've never played above level 16 and lose games. It would be years before we would get to that point. So
Come on.
I'd rather take stuff you know, that kind of fits my build from other classes. Plus, I mean, I'm kind of like in game, not like story wise. I'm not changing her. Like she's still got all the same experiences and everything, you know.
I don't
So
know if you saw.
I wanted stuff that fit, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw the builds I made for you guys. I know you were joking about that, Ophelia, but one of the combos I saw in there was Druid Grove plus Word of Recall is insane. Have you guys
Yeah.
seen that? Have you looked into that? It's
No.
insane. Like, so Rhea, like, if she was straight druid, could make like this area that's just like a complete sanctuary to us, like completely safe, like guarded by fucking ents and stuff like that. And Word of Recall just transports everybody back to any point that you designate as a sanctuary.
The Druid Grove only lasts 24 hours unless I have cast it in the same place every day for a year.
24 hours is pretty fucking good.
True,
A lot.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And
Only
is-
24 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what I guess I was thinking when you were talking about Word of Recall, like I guess what I was trying to say was it's not like a permanent bastion escape that we could retreat to, like Magnificent Mansion or something, you know?
Well, Magnificent Mansion is the same thing. You have to cast it every day.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. One of my other groups used some very expensive unique essences and spent a whole lot of downtime researching with some other arcane scholars and managed to make our mansion permanent. So, but I kind of like now I take it for granted. So I forgot. You're right. It is normally a new mansion
And
every
these
time.
these things are no cost to you guys. I mean, the spell slot is the cost, but like,
Right.
but there's no like consumed resources. So I don't know.
Well, I mean,
That's
I technically have 6th level spell slots, but yeah, I don't have 6th level spells for Rhea.
there's not many effects that do that sort of thing. That is real high level spellcaster stuff. And I don't like those are two spells that wizard and sorcerer don't get either. So you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, when on my druids that do have 6th level spells, I use transport via plants and wind walk more than I use, you know, Druid Grove or heal or some of the other, like there's a lot of cool 6th level spells for druids. There's actually quite a few really cool ones. I've used Pillars of the Earth a couple times in really interesting ways. But for the most part, my 6th level spell slots are usually reserved for transport via plants, which is basically a same plane teleport, you know, and what did I say? Windwalk. Yeah, I've used Windwalk in my other groups quite a bit as well. It's so cool that because we're kind of low level to have like Windwalks to throw around for free like that. So the pearl
It's so nice.
yeah, the pearl beads are kind of OP.
I rolled really, really high on it. That's why we got it.
The thing I really like about 24-hour spells is you can cast it on the last hour of your rest, or you can cast it even to protect you throughout your long rest, and you still have 16 or more hours of it being up. And so like the next day you have all your spell slots back and you still have this effect going. So
Gotcha. I actually need to remember that. So for so long, Rhea's wild shapes have been kind of not useless, but like not important to her like build or her combat. But they are actually important to her combat now, and I need to remember that. Because the 2014 Shepherd Druid, like the totems don't use the wild shape. It's a separate resource. So
very odd design choice, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so mechanically, Rhea is now Stars Druid, but I'm reskinning everything to be like stuff from her growing up on the Feywild.
Cool.
All right.
Is everybody back? So
All right. So Rhea.
Yeah, I'm gonna wild shape into a tiny spider and kind of go back into that room, way up on the ceiling, like on the wall, but like real close to the ceiling, and head round towards where my party is heading.
All right.
We're still. I'm at least on the to be continued page.
Yeah, same. I think he's.
All right. So. Rhea, you cautiously wild shape out of sight, coming back down the stairwell by ceiling, and the rest of you are opening the door here, right?
Yep, we're going to Captain Corn's
I love that
office.
you made my token itty bitty.
Alright, so you go into the hallway there, which at this point seems empty. You hear noise coming from the room to the north here, and yeah, that's about it.
I
Go
would
to the door.
Oh, sorry. I would tell them via the mind link that I'm on the ceiling above them.
Alright. I go to the door and I point at the plaque and I'm like, does this say Captain Corn? I don't know.
No, there's nothing written there. Are you following them, Linus?
Are there doors here, or is it just wide open?
Behind you?
Close
Yeah,
it.
you can close it. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I think we would kind of close them behind us.
Well, I'm just gonna open every fucking door in this place. I'll open this
Yep,
door.
there you go.
Alright, so if you open that door, it leads into, it looks like more of an official armory. There's a couple of chain dancers in there. It looks like they are also doing some cataloging. And kind of look up at you, but don't say anything as they keep going about their work.
I just tip my hat to them and close the door.
He seems surprised. He says, "Did you want something?"
Yeah, I was looking for somebody was looking for the book of chain dancing. Chain something.
He says, "Does this look like the library?"
No. Somebody wanted to, never mind. I'll close the door.
Alright. You close the door and continue.
Open this door.
You don't hear any noise coming from that one. You said you open it?
Sure. Is there
Yep.
anything something different about this door? I mean, besides being bigger?
No, it just looks like a double door. If you open it, leads into a hallway going south. With a door to the east there, and a little ways down you see one of the soldiers just kind of standing there. He doesn't really take much note of you.
Open this door. There's a lot of doors in here.
Okay. That door
I tell
appears
Kudo
to be locked.
telepathically.
Oh,
Tell
wrong.
Kudo telepathically, Captain Corden's office was to the northwest.
Oh yeah,
Northwest.
I'm not good at instructions. I'll close this door and then go to northwest. Northwest. Guess it has to be through these big doors. Then, do we want to check all the doors on the way? I
Yeah,
like
check
opening-
this one.
Open this door too.
It's got a good layout.
Alright. So you open that one. Leads into a short, might be a room or a hall. There's some tapestries in here. No one's actually in here, though. And then another door
Tapestries.
on the other side.
Tapestries look valuable.
I mean, they might be. Do you have history?
I'll let Linus do whatever he wants. Open this door.
Alright, so you open that one. And as you do, you hear voices coming from a nearby room. It sounds like some arguing.
I'll wait for the party to catch up, and then I will open up this door. I'll ask, should we check this one out?
Are we closing doors behind us? Obviously, Rhea can't, but via the link, I would say we probably should.
Yeah, let's be polite and close all the doors behind us.
Okay, give me a moment then. I have to create some doors.
Oh no, don't worry about it now.
That's not- yeah.
I'll open this door.
Okay, so you open that door up there. And it opens into a larger room with several people. One of them is kind of yelling at one of the archers in here. He says, your people need to be on their shifts at the right time. I don't care how quiet it is. He says, and then he stops as the door opens. He says, who are you? Kind of like annoyed.
Oh my god, I gotta come up with a Shadar car name. I am, I guess the only Shadar car names are,
My name is Kudo. Shit.
yeah, I'm, Orokia or whatever, and, yes, what's going on here? There's definitely a problem going on out here, and we need more people on the yard.
He says, what? Why? What's happened?
We're looking for whoever made a hole in the wall.
He says, wait, what? There's a hole in the wall. He says,
Oh,
why wasn't I
shit.
told?
I say Arden is not happy about it. He actually sent us over.
Yeah,
You're on a first name basis with Arden.
He
Yeah.
says,
Mr. Arden.
he says, Relic, why didn't you say so? He kind of says, which wall? Where is this hole? You
All the
be
way
with
to
me.
to the east,
Yes,
in the
yes,
yard.
Captain.
We're by the blacksmiths, by the forge.
Yeah, we should
Alright, so
get going.
he quickly just moves past you guys, heading south through the keep.
Oh, sweet, we got this place to ourselves. Fucking tapestries.
Alright, so you think that may have been Captain Corin. This
Oh shit.
could be his office. They're not on the map, but there are some chairs. There's a desk. There's also a stairwell going up in here.
I'll look back to the party. I mean, I'll point at the desk. There might be some important documents there. Should rifle through, grab everything that you think has information.
You want to search? So reading
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
some of the papers there would be an intelligence or investigation check.
It's not
If you
me.
wanna
That was
take
my
a-
dump stack.
Take a quick glance at everything.
Yeah, I'll do it with.
Stop
Lucky.
moving into the wall. Alright, so
Investigation.
you I just said stop moving into the wall.
Oof.
Looks like Linus notices a couple of interesting tidbits. Looks like a lot of these are reports from his underlings, just kind of varying, or kind of reports of varying, like security, like problems with. Looks like most of the problems are with the outer areas around the keep, where undead attacks seem to happen at times. Though there is an interesting bit about some kind of shielding that is being maintained, that is mentioned several times in these papers. You don't get too much information, but apparently there is some kind of shield preventing something around this place. If you want, you can
I'll
spend more
communicate
time
that.
and look for more information.
Do we have time?
If we're here to find our people, then we should look for dungeons. But I agree that knowledge could, reading this information could give us more clues of how to best approach this.
I'm going to stay there and continue rifling through until somebody drags me away.
Well, we're gonna have to end here, but let's do MVP votes, and we can continue rolling next time. So give me a whisper with your MVP.
Good game, guys. Big
Okay.
fan.
Into a espionage dungeon crawl.
It's good espionage.
I think this is the first time someone broke into the keep this way.
Nice.
So it looks like Vel, with 3 or 4 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
Nice.
Cool. Thanks.
Alright, any stars or wishes for the game? I'll make
Star
some
for me
notes.
is Ophelia. Thank you for enabling me to actually use my social skills in this game. Without tongues, I would be useless here. And we would have Vel basically deceiving
Yeah.
for us. We saw
No.
how that went.
Yeah,
Glad to
that's-
be
that went well.
Support for you guys. My job. So,
Anyone else? Any comments or wishes?
I gotta go here, but just before I take off, I'll just say I think we did a good job letting everyone talk this week and feel heard, and a couple toes stepped on when we're doing stuff, but for the most part, I think we're getting a lot better with it. So thanks, everyone, and have a good night.
Good night.
Seems
Fun
like everybody was
session.
kind of thinking outside the box. That was good.
Yeah, I was super glad we didn't just rush in and stab things.
Yep.
It was a fun session. I appreciate everything. And see you guys next week, I assume.
Yeah. Oh, next week is Thanksgiving week. Or I guess it's the week
This
after.
week is Thanksgiving week.
technically Thanksgiving.
This
Is
week.
everyone
In 2 days.
available
This week.
on the second? Or
Second,
wait, is
yeah.
that a 5? That is a 5-day.
It is a
break. I owe
5
you
week.
guys a session. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So I think we are.
I'm done.
ready.
I'm available.
Okay.
Cool.
So yeah.
See
See
y'all.
you next week then.
Cool.
All right. Adios.
Good night, all.
See ya.